Tune into Real Talk with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude on Styles 96 FM. Me and you have questions about love, birds, and the bees.
Not to mention the ticks and the fleas.
So you try tune into Real Talk every Monday night, 9 to 12, because Real Talk are the show where them discuss what's real and not what's ideal.
Yeah, here it goes.
you drive me crazy. Hey, woman so nice, in my life. And so for them I make a sacrifice, yeah. What can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. Hey, oh, what can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. Hey, a woman in all her glory, perfect beginning to my love story. I'm such a joy, I fill me up with love, I overflow my cup. I'm so glad for the day she know me. And I don't wanna waste no time. And she's so royal and so divine. And she deserves to have my heart. We will never part. I'm telling you what's on my mind, baby. What can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. Listen my song. What can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. So if you know it and you love it and you feel it, just say yeah. You love it and you know it and you feel it, just say love. So if you love it and you know it and you really wanna show it, just show some love and let the whole world know it. Love it and you feel it and you really wanna show it. Oh no, no, no. So baby, what can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. Listen my song. What can I do without a woman? In my life, oh God. Nothing at all, yeah. I can't do nothing at all without a woman. I'm like an empty shell without my woman. Me love my woman.
Yo, my girl. Ma come link you.
Work it out.
You have something for me, though? Whoa. Ma come for.
Work it out.
Whatever, yo. Get ready, girl.
We can work it out.
Yo.
Tell me how long can you take it? You don't have to fake it.
We can work it out.
Anytime you want.
Promise you won't break it. Baby, let's get naked.
We can work it out.
Yo.
Baby, how long can you take it? You don't have to fake it.
We can work it out.
Promise you won't break it. Baby, let's
Yeah, yeah.
get naked.
Wine on it, baby, don't tease. Girl, you know I'm bound to make you weak in your knees. I'll play your keys, make you get hotter than 100 degrees. Boy, have him gal, a straight so she feel cold like she a freeze. Now she latch on to me like Siamese. Send me on the rice and she want to beat the peas. Me make she short her breath like she a wheeze.
We can work it out.
Yo.
Tell me how
Check, check.
long can you take it? You don't have to fake it.
Check.
We can work it out.
Anytime you want.
Promise you won't break it. Baby, let's get naked.
Check.
Hello?
Wagwan, baby.
Talk fast, you have 1 minute. Cause on a Monday night, between 9 and 12, me have to tune into Real Talk with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude on Styles 96 FM. Me and you have questions about love, birds and the bees.
Not to mention the ticks and the fleas.
So you try tune into Real Talk every Monday night, 9 to 12. Because Real Talk are the show where them discuss
Me not
what's
like it,
real
no.
and not what's ideal.
Check. Check.
That dude is crazy. Good night, everybody.
I welcome one and all to Real Talk. And I think I have a crazy co-host with me tonight. Something must be wrong with him. Headpiece.
Man.
Because he was just coming in so quickly just now. But anyways, we know he's rude. So chances are he's also very crazy, right?
Yep.
So let me say good night again, everybody. And welcome to Real Talk. Of course, you know, it's Lady Cleo you're hearing right now. And you're going to hear...
Check.
Right, from Daddy Rude, who is checking everything out in the studio tonight.
No.
You want to say...
I'm only check. No. I will only check you out. I will not check Cassidy. I will
Digital T.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I'm checking everything out.
People, him start already. Oh, boy. Let me big up all my peeps from overseas. Big up all those who their yard right is locked into us every single Monday night. You make it your place to tune into Stars FM Radio 96.1, 96.7 on the FM dial. Tune into Real Talk with Daddy Rude and yours truly. It's really a privilege and a pleasure having you guys on board every single Monday night. Because without you guys, this would not make any sense now, would it? All right, so this is all for you and about you. Yeah, so let's also big up the peeps.
Foreigners.
Yes, in Brooklyn on the 91.3 FM is where they listen. And in Bronx, it's 102.9 FM. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Yep, they hook up to Stars FM radio. Also want to big up the people in, Top Choice Restaurant. Yeah.
Definitely. Them no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sleeping at 4 o'clock this morning.
You weren't?
No, and I wasn't sleeping at 4 o'clock yesterday.
Were you fasting and praying?
Nor was I sleeping 4 o'clock the day before. I mean, if you get Top Choice number.
Yes, you do.
So I can call them and like play some prank. Tell them make a delivery to me in Jamaica. Just with check.
Check.
Right?
All right.
If really and truly 24 hours, cause I only what do the fry? Jati.
Yeah, Jati.
Open the
like,
hours
yeah. About 11, 10, 11, down in the late hours
at
of the
that
night.
time, in
open, right. So you can get food, fry at any hour.
Yo, that's our place where you can bring a B road boys. If you know, say, after hours, me done, listen, certain things for hungry belly, no normal, me done gas we kill you, know, because we not eat, you know. Right? So gas have a kill we dead, so we are got Jati.
I no lie, it tastes good. No lie.
What tastes good?
The food.
Oh, come in, no way, yeah. Just have a check.
You know what?
Check.
Let me also say a very big, special welcome to all my yardies who tune in every Monday night. All those in Portland, Port Antonio, Portland, wherever you are in Portland, that is. Those in St. Mary peeps, you know you're large every
I was
single
in St. Mary
time.
on Saturday. I'm a big up the St. Mary people. Them.
Me the one go St. Mary.
No, man, no grudge me, man. Just
every
love me,
time
man.
the St. Mary trip them come, on a don't carry me.
You are on an assignment here. You are needed.
I know.
And you sound really good on the radio.
I was needed in St. Mary too, I'm sure.
No, man, I had Sister P with me.
I know Sister P did a great job, but I'm sure she wouldn't have mind me being beside her.
Only one at a time I can manage. I'm not fool to this. I'm not like some you to take on more than I can manage. One at a time.
All those two in St. Anne listening
Definitely.
in St. Parts of Kingston. You're hearing us live and direct. Big up yourselves, all right?
Yep.
And I leave out nobody.
Yeah.
Cover everybody.
Big up brother Gary.
Big up yourself. Yeah, brother B. Big up yourself.
brother G. Can't be brother B. Brother G.
BG. All right, brother Gary, you're live and of course you're large every time.
Yeah, because he's the one actually made the New York link possible, the Bronx and the Brooklyn links possible. So I have to big up brother Gary for giving them energy and them strength if they push with further and further and further.
Oh yes.
Right?
Oh yes.
So where we at today? Pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
Right.
And every time I hear the word pillow talk, I want to sleep. Isn't that funny?
Your dance dead.
I'll lie you but anyway, you know what? I'll tell you. I'll beat you up off here for that statement. But anyways, pillow talk tonight, Daddy Rude. Tell us about it.
Tonight it's our last show for the month, and it's what breast
Breast
cancer
Cancer
month,
Awareness Month,
awareness
yes.
month. So tonight we want to talk about the whole breast cancer stuff. I don't know a lot about it, but it's something that really serious.
Oh,
Any form
yes.
of cancer is serious.
Serious.
So a lot of people find say them have certain ailment and them no one talk about it. Them keep it to themselves. Them afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the time to have a companion to talk to is one of the best forms of therapy.
Operative word sometimes.
Yes, and someone that's supportive.
Right,
So
definitely.
tonight we want to talk about the whole idea of, especially us as males, how we need to be very good supporters of our partner that would have breast cancer, or the assist in checking for that lump, and cause some man they just want to touch the titty for certain reason,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, what?
They must also want to be able to assist the woman in touching it to feel if there are lumps
Right,
or there's a lump, then they do the necessary medical checkups after that.
definitely.
So don't just feel for the pleasure of squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
That sound
You
like
know.
silicone. That sound like silicone.
But on a serious note, there are some women who will go that route after an incident
Okay.
of breast cancer. So,
Wow. I wouldn't mind.
you wouldn't?
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind. Okay. That means well.
Squeaky, squeaky,
Oh, God, Lord.
squeaky.
You know what? So, so we go into how to. Well, one of the things you look at as it relates to breast cancer is the changes that it will have on a person's life, because having breast cancer is indeed something, listeners, that will affect a person's life one way or the other, whether negatively or positively. It will affect the person or the persons in the relationship. All right, so
Right.
that's a given. Now, how each partner or the person experiencing the problem, as well as the partner, how they deal with it makes the
True.
whole world, I think, of difference.
True.
Because there are some feelings that you're gonna have in determining or being diagnosed as a woman, being diagnosed with breast cancer. You're gonna have a whole lot of feelings, from ranging from anger, anxiety, to depression,
Okay.
withdrawal, that kind of thing, where it's a shock to you too, especially in the initial stages of diagnosis.
Okay.
You didn't expect it, you didn't even see it coming.
True.
But only to feel this lump or the pain that it might come with, and then you go to do the check and to learn
Yes.
that you have this. It's a life altering situation.
Real talk.
Right. So the pain and anxiety, the depression, all that comes in. As I mentioned, the shock and the anger too is another big issue. Now, some people, during these feelings that are going on through the body and through the mind and all of that and the emotions, they, I believe, tend to, not everybody will manage it properly. Some, the anger spills over on the partner, and they start on the children, and they start to probably find ways and means of blaming either themselves, or saying there's a partner who caused this, or the partner wasn't this, or the partner wasn't that. So a lot of blame
I mean,
sometimes.
as a man, we sort of used to that partner still. Yeah. So I mean, we by that time they would have like a doctorate
Okay.
in taking the blame, but it's now whether or not you have an associate's degree
Right.
in dealing with the blame and understanding what.
Hold on, the doctorate or the associate degree first?
No, man. The associates first, but man, say you have
Okay.
a doctorate in taking the blame.
Okay.
But how you
okay.
deal with it now, because I would have known, say, boy, every little thing will get the cussing as a man. But now is not the time for you to react. You have to understand that she's going through something, as I say, a life-altering situation. So it is for us now to try to be as comforting, console as much as possible, because that is when, at that point there, the woman don't want to hear no bag of argument behind her talk. Tech talk, road boy. Tech talk, ease yourself and work 3 times as hard because the therapy not cheap.
Yes. Well, as you mentioned, work 3 times as hard. I was doing some reading, and I also found that there are some effects on relationship as it relates to the partners. So you find that roles, one of the changes is that the roles may change. Where
Hold on.
roles let
Check.
me let me check that out
Check.
you. Meaning that mommy or the wife or the girlfriend probably was the one who would predominantly nurture the children and, look out for certain things in the home, right? Know that she's ill. Daddy, the husband, the male, if there are no kids involved, the male would have to now be the one to do a little bit more of the things that she would normally do. So maybe he now has to adjust himself where he now looks after the kids to go to school because apart from being in the hospital or even coming home and going through treatment and all of that, it's gonna be there are gonna be changes.
True.
So he has to now adjust. And then how many men again would be willing to make these adjustments? With some of them really chicken out and say, boy, I can't deal with this.
Possibly.
Or, you know what? This even draws me closer to my wife, to my girlfriend, to my lady, because when things were good, she was there. We were there together, PP clock. Now that things are not as good because she's ill, it's only a real kinaki man differently still. I got to turn him back on him lady because she is suffering from breast cancer.
That is true.
Unapologetically.
I'll support you while we're on this topic.
And would cause them start to come in already. Another thing I noted was that some may want to find out all they can about the problem. So while some may withdraw themselves and stay away, you have partners who would want to go and now do some research, additional research, to know what are the changes that the wife will go through or the girlfriend will go through, the feelings that she'll have. Also try to understand his own feelings and how is it that I'm going to learn more about this thing so I can help her to cope with it. Because you do have mature men who would do that. We need help for the ones now who would say, oh, yo, my youth, me can't get no breast for squeak, no more, me gone, me cut, me can't deal with this, and it's so much stress, too much pressure. For me can't manage this, and cut. So you're laughing. Why are you laughing?
Let's make it go on at a time. Right?
No, but it's true. We're looking at both sides of the coin here. Some may want to discuss it with the girls, some may not want to discuss it.
True. I think the not just the fact of your spouse having the cancer. One of the main or another challenge comes when you have to start to explain that if you have kids. Explain it to your kids of what exactly is happening to mommy and her behavioral changes and physical changes that will come up. Because there are definitely going to be changes in both areas. So maybe, as I said, some men will chicken out. I won't use a strong word that I use. It can be those responsibilities. And it is more from an emotional standpoint. I think it's more from an emotional fear as against the physical change, what the woman would go through.
Yes, because everyone perceives cancer as terminal.
True.
And in sad to say, in many instances, it is, or it ends up that way. Some might go through a longer period of it than others, while some chemotherapy might work for them, while for others, even after chemo, these cells do reoccur, right? And then it leads to termination of one's life. So with that idea, and even if person aren't even fully aware of the effects of it, once they hear of cancer, they just think of death or ultimately death.
True.
So with that comes a whole different degree and level of fear as opposed to it being, so even sickle cell, which is one of the deadly ones too, which can be deadly.
Definitely.
But people see cancer as just more detrimental.
Yes.
We're up on a break. It's 9:30. When we come back, we share more on Pillow Talk about breast cancer.
Check.
This is Styles FM.
So, bossy.
What's your problem?
Boy, me nah no problem, you know. But you see how me tell you if you up on Styles 2014 calendar, you make him miss you. Make sure no make the 2015 one miss you again, you know, bossy. You know, see how last year them hype up the sponsors them with interviews and non-stop big ups in December. Next year I come soon, you know. And me say Styles up the thing. Call them no man, because spots limited. 876-439-5160. 876-439-5160. Or email info@stylesfm.com for more information. Do it now, bossy.
You know what? I am going to call them right now.
Lumber, cement, steel, plyboard, plates, cups, shower curtain, sheet. Then this now go take me all day, man.
Daddy, mommy say I must go a business depot.
I need to find somewhere with ample parking space, gives discounts, does delivery, and has the most courteous staff.
Why, Daddy Duffy?
Yes, Builders Depot, right at Industrial Estate, Longwall in Barnes Bay. I call them at 715-3128 or 284-3337.
Because me I tell him, we got Builders Depot over there, so.
Check them out.
Builders Depot, once you need it, we have it.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-priced promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
Have so many questions and so few answers about love, life, romance, family, friends, money, men, women, and the birds and the bees. If you know what I mean, then tune in to Real Talk for real answers this and every Monday night from 9 to 12 with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude, only on Styles 96 FM. Real Talk, where we unearth what's real and not what's ideal.
Real Talk, and
Definitely.
we are on the Pillow Talk, yes,
Yeah,
and
before going any further, before we get beaten,
I
have to big up the listeners in Chicago.
okay. Hi, Chicago. Squeaky, 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 squeaky right now. Good to have you guys on board, of course. And of course, another extra special big up to all the Portland Massive, who locked in. All right, thanks, guys, for the text messages, all right? Yes, so we're on the Pillow Talk, and we are on the issue of breast cancer and some of the, effects, the physical changes and effects that will occur in one's life, the emotional changes as well, and how partners ought to be able to, deal with it and help the partner to cope with the problem and so on, all right?
Yep.
And we were saying that you have some people who would really chicken out and cut because they're not
Definitely.
able to deal with you mentioned the emotional
Right.
changes as opposed to the physical.
Definitely.
While it is that there are some who might not be able to deal with it physically, I do agree that the emotional effect would be more harder, would be harder to deal with or to cope with.
Yes.
Because to know that, okay, I'm building a life with this person who another couple of months might just not be with me.
Yes.
Or I'm foreseeing that this person will
You
go.
start to preempt.
Right. You start to preempt what will happen and, how much longer will she she be with me?
Yes.
All of these things coming into your head.
So
And
you mentioned he. Why?
they can have cancer like that too.
Oh, we?
I don't know.
I think
I
possibly
wonder.
can.
I think you possibly
yes,
can.
Men can get
Yes, I do believe so.
have breasts.
Some men do.
Our chest cancer again.
Okay then.
So
but whichever way they put it, they term it.
yeah, I want to do like for men if we get the lump on them something. I don't know.
I've never gone that far in the reading as it relates to the well, if it's a lump that the men would feel. But I'm sure there are our listeners out there who could tell us Mm-hmm.
So that not fair though. Why women couldn't just keep them breast cancer to
Why
themselves?
we couldn't just give Uno?
And we no, well, no.
Me no want all that. Me no want hear nothing more from you about
My
that
girl.
statement there.
Yeah,
The ladies out there does not.
Oh yeah, rush me, so
The
yeah, rush.
lady them out there don't want to hear another word from you after you go say why we never just keep a breast cancer.
Well,
Why
no.
Uno don't just stop touching the ladies? Squeak, squeak. Yes. Stop
No.
squeaking the ladies' breasts.
I was gonna say, and we keep fluid cancer, which you know which one that is.
Oh, the prostate.
Right. So you have feel, we have fluid.
I kind of wish I wanted to have both of them.
But we are saying no, we have it two of them. Based off of that, man, I said, boy, we just keep a thing.
We shouldn't have it. We have enough to deal with child rearing, bearing, and rearing. Come on. We don't need anything else. As if child rearing isn't enough.
Nobody can rear my child.
Child bearing is enough. And not to mention when uno big man turn baby, two picnic to rear.
Nobody.
I was not sick. Judgment. Oh boy. Anyways.
I know what nobody not rear for my pitney. Nobody not rear my pitney.
Oh jeez. You know what I mean?
Check.
Yes, check. You know what I mean? So we're still talking about how the changes that go on that people experience when they do have breast cancer. And another thing I noted was that when you have children involved, you might find the younger children tend to become a little bit more clingy, and then the older ones would tend to become withdrawn.
Yep.
Because they more tend to internalize the ultimate outcome of it.
The older ones?
Yes,
you think so?
Yes.
I don't know, because they would understand more.
And that is why they withdraw, because to them, okay, mom
dead
will not be with me for very long. They understand that somewhat. Hence, no, but there are exceptions to every rule, because you do have someone, I'm sure, who would cling.
Right. I think.
But I don't think generally the older ones.
I think that would probably be more of a psychological.
It would be a psychological effect on the kids. But the younger ones would tend to understand. Okay, mommy is sick, and they just want to always be there where mommy is. The older ones, even though they understand that mommy is sick, some of the times to try to cope with what they're feeling, they might not want to be around mommy because they're going to see her in the pain. They're going to see her, the physical changes. They're going to see the depression. They're going to see all that. If the person is someone who displays that. Because there are persons, I'm sure, who have the most vivacious spirit, and they're still kicking and alive and just going at life and not thinking of the problem that they're having, while there are some who it breaks them down.
True.
So you find that the kids would not want to really be around mommy
as much. Let me ask you though, is it something that both persons should sit and talk about?
Most definitely.
Before being counseled about it, in terms of, well, probably two types of counseling: speaking to a medical doctor and possibly a counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Because the medical doctor would probably more speak of the physical changes and as it relates to the some of the psychological changes. But during the phase itself, maybe a counselor would help both parties to cope with it. Because it is easy for somebody to just give up, as we mentioned. I say, boy, yo, I can't do this. I say, I can't see her in so much pain. I can't this, I can't that. And not just internalize it, but it starts to play out in their action, and that won't help.
Right.
Because some people will know how to probably on the outside happy, but on the inside they're sad, and they're happy on the outside, to let the person feel a lot better and cry behind the
And that's
curtain.
not healthy for either.
No, it's not healthy for either of them. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's something that is real, and we ought to, before this, if any at all, becomes a reality, to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Read up and know more about the various forms of cancer. I mean, there are tons of them.
Tons of them.
Right? But the more
And
prominent
counting, no
ones,
doubt.
and counting, but the more prominent ones, read up about it, speak about it, and try to develop a sense of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever and if ever and hope never that time comes, you are prepared.
Mm-hmm. As this person texting to say, ladies, we need to be knowledgeable about cancer. Life wouldn't be pretty if it wasn't for the titty. Check yourself. Some humor there. Check yourself and do your regular. I don't think it's telegram. I think it's mammogram.
Mammogram.
Right, mammogram all the time. So ensure that you do. I'm not sure. I don't remember the frequency of the mammogram that we should do. I don't remember how often we should do the test and check ourselves. But you also can do. There's a way of doing your regular physical tests at home. And if you have doubts, then of course you see your doctor, and your doctors would be able to tell you more about what you might surmise or what you feel or what you don't feel.
Yeah,
right?
true.
So
and the reality is, not everybody can multitask, So some of the man then can't do that thing there, do that thing there.
I don't know what you mean.
You want me to specify?
Mm-hmm. The listeners want you to specify too, right? Tasha K? Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yes, go ahead. We're listening.
Moving on.
Okay then. Chungy says no child rearing. Rearing is for goats.
Yeah, man.
Chungy, go to your bed, you see? Behave yourself. Daddy Rude, what are you?
Meaning?
Grace is asking the question. I told you he hit his head prior to coming here tonight. Yes, he most certainly did. But as you mentioned that both partners should seek counseling, I think it should be one of the earlier things to do, as you said, after diagnosis, because I don't know how well it depends on the level of maturity too. I don't know how well trying to sit at home and discuss it would go down.
True.
Because really at that point, on initially learning about it, you're just having so many mixed up feelings and
boy, mother ton idiot.
I think so
too.
too.
You cannot imagine a woman mom today. Mopey and ball.
Yeah, bawling and you don't know what to say to comfort her.
Exactly.
Yes, you.
I don't know, I couldn't deal with it.
So it would be wise to get some form of professional counseling as to how to deal with it. We would love to know too, though. Pillow Talk ends at about 10 o'clock. We would love to know from our listeners.
Go ahead.
Yes, we'd love to know from our listeners if it is that you have experienced anything of this nature. Even as men, how you coped with it, if you were able to really cope or not, if you're trying to cope or you're doing a great job. Ladies who have had breasts removed because of the danger of breast cancer, you too can call us or text us. And if you know of anybody who has had that experience or is even experiencing that right now, we would love to hear the experiences from you. All right. So the number is 453-1444. So text us and tell us a little bit about the experience that you might know of as it relates to breast cancer and how partners dealt with it, how it affected their relationship, and how they're coping. All right. Yes, you had something else to say?
No, because I want to be censored. I want to be censored.
You make sure you're censored.
I want to behave. This is a sensitive topic, so I want to behave.
Right, you need to behave. Good.
Yes.
Now, I also wanted to mention that some of the physical and emotional effects of breast cancer, kind of alarming, not alarming or frightening, is apart from the menopausal symptoms, there's also symptoms of fatigue. That is, of course, a tiredness where the woman feels extremely tired. And not to mention the pain that comes with it. And for some men who already don't like to do housework or they believe they're so stigmatized to believing that housework is for women. When it is that this woman starts to just feel this, level of fatigue and tiredness,
right.
even if she has not done anything, then men ought to understand, generally speaking, men ought to understand that it's now their turn as a partner. And they're not just partners for the sexual aspect of things, but they're partners in the true sense of the word, where they're going to now be there to support.
Yep.
And you always use another term. Be supportive and support. Right. Some of the treatments that the woman may get could also affect the woman's ability to get pregnant. Did you know that?
No.
Right. Now, if you're a man who decides about you want 5, 6 children, you want just make your sperm go to good use, and you want have as many children as possible, and you discover that moms.
Then the time that you forgot tie off your road boy, man, have certain thing I know baby have to suck on one titty or no titty. No, sir, that's a sign, man. Relax yourself, man. Relax yourself.
But if it is that you had it in your intention to have as many children, and now that she's experiencing this, you find that this person you're planning to stick and stay with for a lifetime or on a long-term basis might just not be able to give you the children that you need. Irrespective of not having the breast to suck on and all of that, she just might be at risk of having children or getting pregnant.
We're thinking for
boy, to each his own, I would not expect him to leave her.
When
But then
can go road go get
da da dee da check. There also can be physical changes after surgery. And some of the physical changes, apart from removal of the breasts, that's something I want to check out. But seriously.
No.
It's a real talk still, but where you gonna leave her and go?
I never say for left. I didn't say to leave.
You mean gonna have children outside and come back with them?
Yeah.
Come back where with them?
Up on the base.
To who? Moms are sick?
She not sick again.
Huh?
Yes, the treatment.
There's some treatments, some may affect the woman's ability to get pregnant.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the treatment will ultimately take her back all the time. Well, in many cases, it probably, in some cases, it will, but not all the time. And the treatment does not mean that you are back to square one where you were before. You're still ill.
Right.
You're just trying to take the treatment to prolong your life and to eradicate the cancerous cells.
So for no pressure the thing. What?
You go road?
We never said that.
Okay, no, go road without the cancer anyway, so...
No,
anyways,
no, we're not doing that.
There can be physical changes as well after surgery, as I mentioned. Hair loss is one of them. Hair loss, yes.
Right, yes.
And in some cases, and hair loss as a result of the chemotherapy, as well as weight gain.
Okay.
Funny enough, I thought it would have been weight loss, but I discovered it was weight gain. So some people will gain a lot of weight during that time. And I think one of the things that would help any patient more than anything else is the supportiveness of family members and partners.
True.
Because to really have your partner, but when you're arty and alright, you know, stop squeak, squeak, squeak. And know that him can't squeak, squeak, squeak no more because you don't have anything for him to squeak. He's really gone. That to me takes you downhill even faster.
Yes, because
your psychic is now messed up.
Emotional.
Yeah, emotionally, you're stressed on top of the physical problems that you're having. So partners, please. I see text messages coming in, and I just hope it's nothing negative to say that a man left no woman because then they have breast cancer. Or them go through breast cancer experiences right now. I pray and I hope I don't see any such text in the name of Jesus. Every year for mammogram. Thank you, Gracie. So it's once a year or every year. All right?
Good night, Angie.
Daddy Rude, please be specific. Chantal. Somebody said to Chantal. All right. We're anticipating more messages. This one is no name for that message there.
I got a message.
Hi, Tess.
I got a text that says, for the breast cancer in men,
Mm-hmm.
say that it is possible hormone imbalance
Okay.
in men that can cause it. I don't know if that's true, but
Hormone imbalance.
yeah, I don't
Do
know.
they have so much hormone imbalance, men?
No
Only one
hormone.
hormone them have an inner imbalance.
Me no hormone. Me have war hormone.
Sure. I will not say anything about you and your boop, boop, boop. Okay? I'm just gonna check you out tonight. Don't worry yourself. Now, physical activity is also important for persons with breast cancer or you know of anyone with it. Encourage them to do some physical activity. It is important in relieving some of the side effects of the treatment. All right, and it also helps with them regaining shoulder and arm movement after surgery. These are some of the things I found out while reading. So persons, you know, that physical aromatherapy and massages and so on can help, right? After after treatment. So ensure that you not sit down and mope and you know, because the man might be gone or whatever too. You sit down and you mope. Straighten up yourself. Get your dieting right. Get physical exercise and so on, the little you can do. And free up your mind because the old Kinaki man gone, he probably should have gone a long time anyways. There's a pity him gone, you know, during your sickness, but probably in the long run he wasn't worth it at all.
True.
Really and truly. Yes. All right. Well, we're gonna be wrapping up the pillow talk in about another 8 minutes. No, okay, fine. All right. So that's pretty much it for pillow talk for tonight.
Yep.
How to deal with cancer, breast cancer. Partners, be supportive of your people and when them have it, if they have it. God forbid they should have it, but if in the event that they do, ensure that you're there for them. You want to talk on the pillow, if you can manage to talk together. If not, seek counseling and sort the thing out and see how best you can help the person through this life-changing experience. All right?
Yep.
All righty.
So guys, we have a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
If and whenever that time comes, and we have a look out for the kids, them if there are any, because they too will be going through a lot of traumatic experience and changes just as much because they have friends to deal with. They might just be, if it's something that is out there in the public, they might just be teased, right? About their parent, their mom losing her hair, a breast or two breasts, things like those are what you have to prepare your child for. Let them know that you love them. It doesn't matter what anybody else out there wants to say. It's just the way how it is right now.
And the more support you can give, the better it will be for the person because really and truly, when you look at it, today for me can just very well be tomorrow for you. All right, so
I look
be
like
supportive.
look like I believe in Obi, I know.
No, it's true.
You man
the man
people
take up himself and run down left the poor woman. What can't him out there in the long run?
Because you ever talk about karma. Karma is science in a done.
No, karma is no science. What goes around comes around.
You remember the sitting? Left it to God. A science that nobody can tell me nothing.
You know what? Let me leave that because I'm going to name Lady Cleo now, and if people want to call the lady and put on the miss and nothing for it because she was able to read people. I can't read a soul. So we go out of this pillow talk for tonight and we go to our article, our regular article, and the phone lines them just turn up a while ago. Daddy Rude. I am going to quickly run through it and see what we have here before them start to cuss me out. Daddy Rude, you can go on with your war moon. You have chatty, Miss Cleo. Boys, Grace, can I tell you? Too much chat. Good night, Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude. Just cool yourself, Daddy Rude, and show you can be a gentleman tonight. Miss Brown, that's going to be very difficult. for him to do.
I was in the beginning.
Operative word. Good night. My mom lost her breast to cancer 3 years now.
Wow.
And both children and her husband supported her.
Yep.
It's like nothing happened. Wow. I
Real
did
thing.
also read that there are people who act as if nothing really happened. And they just
Definitely.
continue living. Beautiful. Thumbs up to you guys. Can men get breast cancer? Charmaine from St. Mary. Yes. And I'm told it's caused from an hormone
imbalance.
From hormone imbalance. Guys, remember that you too can develop breast cancer and that it's no respect of persons. Thank you, Marie. So stick and stay with the woman, all right? Be supportive. All right, there we have it from the text line. So now we go to the article rather. And it's, of course, from lovepanky.com. 15 highs and lows of dating someone smarter than you. Like, whatever. 15 highs and lows of dating someone smarter than you. Then who says he's smarter than me? Or she's smarter than him? Let's find out, no? Should you date someone smarter or someone dumber? Oh Lord. Oh boy.
I don't want to hear that about some of the time.
There's good and bad on both sides. So use this guide and ask yourself who would be a good fit for you by Daniel and Sulik. All right. So should I date someone dumber than myself or smarter? Dating an intelligent person can be a double-edged sword. You're right. You get the perks of having a girlfriend or boyfriend with a high IQ, but you are also subjected to the disadvantages of dating someone who knows more than you do.
I know too much.
I know too much too, for sure. Confused over whether it's a good thing or a bad thing? Learn the highs and lows of dating someone with an SAT score higher than yours and ask yourself what you'd prefer yourself. Let's face it, intelligence is the hottest new criteria when it comes to dating. Being physically attractive is not enough anymore, and I totally concur. More and more people are gauging their partners based on their conversation skills, interest, depth, and intellectual achievements.
Wow.
It's not difficult to find your own Mark Zuckerberg. That word is hard to call, man. But do know what you're really signing up for when you're dating someone smarter than you.
My girl.
No. But do you
let
know?
Let me tell you something that's smart. Anytime you book up on a word, when I know, just say something. Nobody now know.
Trust me, no mind.
When I say Zuckerberg, everybody don't know.
No.
Nobody now gonna
Our
look at
listeners will text and say, it's not Zuckerberg, it's Zuckerberg. Anyways, but do you know what you're really signing up for when you're dating someone smarter than you? How do you know if your partner is smarter than you? Now you have different kind of smarts. Okay, you have street smart and you have book smart. There are some people who on the street, they know it all, and you as a female might not know anything at all as it relates to the streets. And in another minute or so, and you have some people now who, when they come on to intellectual in terms of being able to reason and provide arguments for or against something as it relates to,
yes,
academia. Then them good like that.
True.
So you have different smarts. I really want to date nobody who too street smart more than me still. Can't trust me. That street smart one, they really is a killer, I tell you.
Yeah, we're up on a break. It's now 10 o'clock. Stay tuned to Real Talk on Styles FM.
We soon come.
This is Styles FM.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. Styles FM.
Take Styles FM with you on the go. The number for USA 213 213-992-4360. That's 213-992-4360. And for the United Kingdom, 033-0010-3322. That's 033-0010-3322.
Styles FM.
Captain Baker in the building.
Be wowed with Captain Baker on Wow Factor. Mondays and Tuesdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's informative, educating, and entertaining. I feel good. Put the joy of entertainment in your ears. Be a part of the Wow Factor with Captain Baker on Styles FM.
So, bossy.
What's your problem?
Boy, me nah no problem, you know. But you see how me tell you fi up on Pan Styles 2014 calendar you make him miss you. Make sure no make the 2015 one miss you again, you know, bossy. You know, see how last year them hype up the sponsors them with interviews and non-stop big ups in a December. Next year I come soon, you know. And me say Styles up the thing. Call them no man, because spots limited. 876-439-5160. 876-439-5160. Or email info@stylesfm.com for more information. Do it now, bossy.
You know what? I am going to call them right now.
Hello?
Wagwan, baby.
Talk fast, you have 1 minute. Cause on a Monday night, between 9 and 12, me have to tune into Real Talk with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude on Styles 96 FM. Me and you have questions about love, birds, and the bees.
Not to mention the ticks and the fleas.
So you try tune into Real Talk every Monday night, 9 to 12. Because Real Talk are the show where them discuss what's real and not what's ideal.
Yep.
Welcome back, peeps, to Real Talk. And of course, we're looking at our article. And something is wrong with the eye, one of my eye, that is looking at the article. 15 highs and lows of dating someone smarter than you. And we were on, how do you know if your partner is smarter than you? Right? What makes a person smart? Is it their grade point average? Is it their ability to analyze problems and solve them efficiently? Or is it their vast knowledge of nerdy fandoms? No one can judge a person's intelligence through these things alone. I agree. You have to go through rigorous standardized tests and get checked by credible psychologists in order to validate the level of your IQ. Knowing a person well enough helps in determining whether they are smart or not as well. Growing up with a person can tell you a lot about their intelligence. High grades, published papers, and practical application achievements can also show you the depth of a person's intelligence. If they are confirmed to have a 3-digit IQ in the genius range, then they are definitely smarter than most people. If you and your partner are both on the same level intellectually, I guess the comparison will be based solely on who knows more than the other. Whether they got high grades in school or graduated magna cum laude, that sounds like a different language. A person is only as smart as you make them out to be. There's some truth to that. 9 perks of dating a person smarter than you. The advantages outweigh the disadvantages in a situation like this. Primarily because smarter people can help you become a better person intellectually.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good things to consider when you're dating someone smarter than you. Here's number 1.
Wonder if Miss J thinks I'm smart.
I think Miss J thinks she's smarter than you. That's why she dated you. Number 1, they solve problems faster.
I'll go and build back.
Oh, jeez. Number 1, they solve problems faster. It's not just their intelligence that gives them an edge, when it comes to problem solving, but taking the higher position in terms of intellect, your partner will assume the role of problem solver in the relationship. They don't always get it right. Males, that is. Although it won't work 100% of the time, see?
No comment.
You can rest assured that they are tackling challenges with a vast arsenal of knowledge behind them. No, I don't necessarily agree because men are from Mars and women are from Venus. And trust me, their way of approaching some problems sometimes is a totally different ball game from how a woman would do it.
You know that they view people from Mars as being very advanced in knowledge. Go and read.
You just make up that, you go along.
Go and read. Cass, a lie me I tell me
and
that.
they view people from Venus
right.
as being intellectual geniuses. Not only do we think with our minds, but we also think with our hearts.
You have genius and you have genius. Yeah, we don't know about nobody from Venus. We don't know nothing about nobody from Venus.
Oh boy.
We don't know
Okay.
Venus, according to one who put Venus.
It is the hottest planet. Did you know that?
The what?
The hottest planet.
They don't know one up over there?
Anyways, it is said to be the hottest planet because of the gases there. Anyways, number 2. Yes, you can ask them anything and they will almost always have an answer. It's like having a human Google search bar at the breakfast table. I don't know if I'm going to always want that around, please. Aside from knowing a lot of things, smart people tend to work harder to provide you with information. When they feel that their intelligence is being challenged, they will go through their stores of backed up information is a computer in order to provide an answer to any random question. So 1, they solve problems faster. 2, you can ask them anything and they will always almost have an answer.
Yep.
Okay. Number 3. Sound like Einstein. Having them around makes you want to be smarter. Well, definitely. It's human nature when a person competes with the people around them. Some people probably find it offensive.
True.
In a relationship, this is dumbly so because a person will want to be on the same level as their partner. Instead of resenting your partner for their intelligence, use the situation as a catalyst to strive to become better in your chosen field. I totally agree. If it is that your partner is so much smarter than you, use their ability and use their knowledge as a stepping stone to gear you into becoming even smart like them or end up being even smarter. Who to tell? All right? Even though you won't have the same level of thinking and all of that and background, but, use it. Use it to your advantage. All right? Number 4, you will rarely need a calculator. Smart people have the multiplication table tattooed to their subconscious. Let's admit that as adults in a tech age, we have forgotten how to solve simple problems without consulting our smartphones. Smart people still know the square root of 144. If not, they will make more of an effort to find the answer just to prove that they do know it. The square root of 144 is 12, if my memory serves me correctly. Right. Number 5, you learn something.
We know you swat that.
Oh, please. I'm smart. What can I say? I'm smart.
Look, my daughter read a book. I said to my wife, I said, boy, look, cause she 4 years old now. I said, by the time this school year finish, she must can read. So this we're now in October. So I said, my wife took up a book and over the week, which weekend? Last weekend. And my daughter read every page. And I said to myself, say, yeah, with from little nasty bad mind self. When me a 7, me couldn't read. And this pit me a 4. And you me not nothing good about me now. Well, last week Wednesday. I said, Karen, me feel say I swat that pit, I swat the book. Can't read.
Don't hate, appreciate. Play a hater. Oh boy. All right, number 5. You learn something new every day. Smart people have an insatiable appetite for learning. Yeah, I like people like those. Whether it's about a newly discovered cork, um, a dip in the stock market, or a weird inscription found in a bathroom downtown. Oh boy. They love learning about new things, and with that enthusiasm comes the joy of sharing it with someone they love. The only problem is that sometimes that because they are so into learning things out there, they even forget that probably the other partner exists.
True.
Because they're so caught up with learning.
That's
yeah?
true.
Number 6. You are theoretically safer in their presence. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Not a choice, a word. They can think of solutions to get you out of a locked room or solve a math problem that could prevent you from getting crushed in an earthquake. If they weren't the ones who locked you in the room, okay? Yeah? They have the capacity to think quickly on their feet. This is one of the traits that can come in handy at in any emergency.
I'm facing a man for talk, no man is smarter.
I know why you're coming to that conclusion now, yeah, man. Number 7. Your partners will love, your parents rather, will love your partner. It's easier to overlook tattoos and body piercings if your boyfriend, girlfriend can recite Shakespeare's sonnet. That's a form of poetry. 14, or quote Stephen Hawking, this dissect his theories.
I have a close so yeah.
Me say, master,
I'm not smart enough for that.
tell
Way just
you.
read a while ago straight.
Oh boy. So your parents, and depend on the parents too. The parents will be like,
What the hell?
What is he talking about?
True.
Where you get this geek from?
So him can even not tell a lie because
Yeah,
the other
understand,
people them
because
don't
really
know.
and truly.
That me know people who used to do stuff like that.
It boils down to the level of the parents as well as the child, the partner, the other partner.
Yes.
So if it's gonna be an imbalance thing, it's not gonna work out still.
True.
Right? All right. Number 8. At least one of your kids will win a Nobel Prize. You're right. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. They might just take off with the grandparents who probably weren't that smart. Still. Although there are no studies that ultimately confirm the direct passing of intelligence through genes, exactly, evidence suggests that it can be nurtured through their environment. It's okay to hope for the best, though. I don't know. I somehow think it's passed on in many instances. It's not even in its entirety. To some degree, the child will tend to come with that same kind of, ability. Number 9, bragging rights. Enough said. Oh boy. And that was
a 9.
The 9 positives.
Positives, right.
6 pitfalls to dating someone smarter than you. This is the part I want to hear
This
too.
more here.
No, what are the negatives? There must be some negatives to dating somebody smarter than me.
This me want here, cause me a drop asleep. This me want here.
No, this you must hear for true because Karen is clearly smarter than you. So listen to this carefully.
Me never get to that. Cause me don't want
It's not technically the worst case scenario.
Peace,
It's not technically the worst case scenario, but dating someone smarter can open up the floodgates of a dam filled with repressed insecurity. Hey, if you have a look, watch it. Check. If you have a low tolerance for annoying, clever facts on a day-to-day basis, it won't bode
Women
well.
don't like to be corrected. Go on, read. Who knows that?
It won't bode well for your relationship either. So, why is dating a person smarter than you not a good idea?
Read, make we hear.
Number 1.
Yeah.
They can be exasperating.
I don't even know what that means, but go on, read.
This is basically the most well-known complaint of people who are dating smarter people. Not women necessarily. Some smart people can be overconfident. stubborn and self-righteous. Oh,
That's true.
boy.
That's true.
If you know how to handle these types, go ahead and enjoy your daily dose of existential love quarrels.
True.
So they can be overbearing, stubborn, and just caught up with themselves because they
And
know that they're
correct you.
smart.
Correct you for everything.
But every and anything, all they need correcting for, they find a way
True.
to put it so that you look like you need correcting. All right. 2, they can be pushy. They see the potential in everyone. If they think you can do better, they will almost always do everything in their power to motivate you. This can sometimes come off as suffocating and can also instill a fear of disappointing your partner. So you don't want to disappoint them, and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So you just, I don't know if this is similar to, but then again, you have exceptions to every rule because you have some people who they're motivating, but they don't,
pushy.
and pushy, but they don't really have the headspace of sorts, but they're trying to push you to get what they
to-
don't have.
Yes,
Or
that's
what
true.
they didn't have as it relates to even a parent and child situation.
True.
Because I learned that Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson, the African-American doctor who separated the Siamese twins, he couldn't read. His mom, rather, could not read. And it was a case where every day, basically, he had to take a book from the library and come back and sit and read it for her.
Okay.
She didn't have much of a knowledge of what was being said, but then he wouldn't know that. He did not know that.
Okay.
And as a result of that, it propelled him, no doubt.
Yes.
Apart from his natural probably genius and stuff, it propelled him to becoming, the man he is today.
True.
So sometimes they don't really normally necessarily know anything much either sometimes.
But them
But
push you.
yeah, they're pushing you to get there. All right. Number 3, they can get lost in their own world. Intelligent people have a tendency to space out more times than the average person. It's not to say some go crazy. Too much brains.
Yeah, we'll say mad.
Oh, yeah. This can pose a problem in terms of communication. You may think that they're ignoring you, but the truth is they are just thinking, as I said before.
Yeah.
They're so always thinking that they're talking to them, they probably don't even hear a word you're saying. They hear you, but they don't hear you. All right, so they can be lost in their own world. 4, your priorities can clash. Although your careers are usually a separate subject, being smarter may mean that your partner has a more mentally challenging job. This can stress them out, God forbid, mad them, and make them disregard your needs in the process. So they become blind, quote unquote, or oblivious to what's happening to the other partner.
Too demanding more time. We'll never space on out.
What are you trying to say? You're smart?
I just love spacing out. Just have
Try to
I just have a smart
understand.
way of spacing you out.
Try to understand that they feel they need to prove themselves more because they assume that it is expected of them. And you know that is true. Some of them have so much pressure. You expect them to know everything,
True.
to be able to answer everything. So if it is that there's something that is puzzling them, they try to sit and figure it out because
If
for
you don't
them,
get it right.
you're going to be disappointed and they
Yes.
can't afford, emotionally, psychologically, they can't afford to disappoint you.
True.
That's putting a lot of stress on people who say them smart, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, what about stress that, man? Number 5, you want to prove yourself to them for the wrong reasons. It's akin to the situation for dating a supermodel. So it's similar to that. Although they loved you for being the average Joe or Jane that you are, you still can't help but think that you should have harder abs or better haircut. But dating a smart person, some people are determined to prove that they can be just as smart while forgetting who they are in the process. So you're competing and trying to show that you can be smart too, or you're smarter, and sometimes you end up making
Fool.
making a fool, not
Of
on
yourself.
anything, a fool of yourself. All right. Number 6, you can't be smarter than they are. As I've mentioned above, the intelligence of a person cannot be judged easily. It is a normal everyday situation, the person who is right is labeled as the smart one. If your partner is used to knowing everything all the time, they can take your being right as a slight to their intelligence. Not true. There's nothing worse than seeing a loved one's face after you've proved them wrong using Google. Smart or not, your partner is someone that you have to live or spend time with on a day-to-day basis. You have to appreciate them for the good things and understand them and help them out through the bad. Every relationship consists of two people who have their own talents, skills, attributes to add to the table, and might I add, their own level of smartness.
And stupidity.
Oh, yes, and the stupidity. So, smart or not, don't feel threatened or overconfident by the highs and lows of dating someone smarter than you. Just because your partner has more IQ, quote unquote, points than you do does not make you any less of a person, and more importantly, any less of a lover.
Wow.
Some of these same people who are smart can't do one thing to please the partner. But the one who is quote unquote dumb knows it all.
You know that metal, man? You can't talk no woman with smart and you have to talk to a woman where, you know what I mean? Know if you do the thing.
What are you insinuating?
That's all they just need to know.
What
You
you
see
say?
one who was smarter than you? That pen there. That pen there from last week. That pen there.
Are you saying that women should just be smart in one department?
It would be good. It would be good. Yeah. Well, put it this way. It would be good if you have a master's.
Oh Lord, you know what? Take this laptop,
in one
you see?
department. You can have knowledge in the other departments, but it would be good if you have a master's in that department. Really good. And how to cook too.
Oh boy.
Know how to cook, and know how to do the other something them.
That's it.
Yeah, and no quarrel. You're smart enough not to quarrel. That me I talk about.
Oh
You know?
boy, I know someone would agree with you right now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sometimes, what I mean, know. And you know for street smart neither.
Why not?
No.
I want some more of that.
No, you can book smart. 'Cause you know,
No.
Statistically,
Ladies,
women
get street smart. Talk to men who are always on the street.
No.
Link up with them. Let them
Men
share
on
some
the
things
street
with you.
Don't sell out the thing. Do not sell out the thing because them
sit down with the man them, the bag of testosterone at daytime and sit down and chat. Why not come around some lovely, nice smelling female full of estrogen and teach the women some things too?
No.
Yes.
No, we're an idiot.
Yes.
You see, hold on.
We smarter than
Hold on. I'm glad to mention that.
smarter than
Hold on, listen. I'm glad to mention that because all of my foreign listeners, them, are going to vex with me for this way, me I go say. Because enough away. Go foreign and teach them people up a foreign how to talk Jamaican language, and them now teach you how to talk them German and them French and them Japanese language. So that me I say, road boys, we kick back on the roadside and we get street smart and we know how to work around them head. Cause we want them to work for we heads.
Huh? Well, yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's move along, people. We're moving along.
How to work around their head.
All right, then. No pun intended. Let's move along.
Get the head.
Lady Cleo, something wrong with him head tonight. I told you. Perfect timing.
Wow.
Go out a road and... I want to see the rest of that text. I swear it. Oh boy, we lost that text message. No.
See, because the phone is smart. And it's not a smartphone. The phone know when.
Good night, Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude.
Hello.
Okay, this is that one already. I want to find back that one. Okay, go out a road. Go get the child or children. Would only cause more stress. Okay, they were relating to the pillow talk. So when you should be feeling better, it gets worse. Thank you, Angie from St. Mary. More time, them not smarter than you, you know. Them just use big words Okay then, Grace. And that's a cover. That's a good cover. You don't have a clue what it means. No, Cleo. Mercury is hotter. No, darling. Mercury is nearest to the sun. However, because of the gases that are on Venus, it is said to be the hottest. All right? Additional
and
research
don't let me
proves
tell you,
that.
being that Venus, where you say is women are from Venus, you know what kind of gas upon that, right? You know what kind of
We
gas.
had it at one point that Mercury was the hottest because of the distance to the nearness to the sun. However, the gases that are on Venus makes it hotter. All right, the temperature is hotter than Mercury, which is nearest to the sun. All right, you can do your own research. All right. Daddy Rude, behave yourself. All right. Man smart, woman always smarter.
Me not have a problem with that. Me just said
It's a
don't
fact.
teach them the straight.
Teach us, gentlemen. Teach us. Teach me.
No.
Hey guys, good night. Is Angie just tune in? What's up? What a topic. All right. We were looking at you must date somebody smarter than you are not.
Me don't have a problem with that. You see the woman smarter. It can't just be by brain. She have to have a good work for back up that and make more money than we. And then she just knows she have to send her the money more time. But independent, you know, go on and go talk to boy, yo, yeah, my daddy road. Me don't have a problem with that.
No. Back up.
No.
Back up.
No. Check,
You need
check.
a woman.
Check.
You need a woman who is smarter than you because she can just go and work and come back and mind you and say, oh, she'll look after daddy road.
Yeah, man, talk a road to say, I mean, I mind the boy daddy road. Me don't have a problem.
That would be stupid.
Well, have to
No.
listen to me.
No. Be
You have
smart
to-
enough
no,
to,
hold on,
to
no.
behind every successful
have to-
man
you
there
have
is
to-
a very smart and a good woman.
Road boys, you have to play fool if you catch the wise. And that me I say.
Ladies, you have to play fooler.
Fedora. Listen, man. Ladies, just be smart and be what my mom tell you. Be an educated fool. And that me I tell you, Fedora. Just study and do everything and just.
I leave you to the ladies, you hear? Because you should be wanting a sensible lady to back you.
Yeah.
To back you. Not someone who you're going to sit down and take her from fool. Or to make fool of her.
No, man, more that sensible lady where them say.
Sensible in some ways.
Intelligent and something there to back me. Yeah.
You know what? Lady Cleo, what month Daddy Road born? What month you born Daddy Road?
February.
Tasha K, February. You can do the rest of that figuring out. All right, darling? I know there's a reason why you ask. I don't want a dumb man who I can't have a conversation with. You're so right. I agree with you, girl. I will put up with the negatives. Marie.
Look here, me can't bother with the smart woman them. Some of them just go on. It's like it's all about the book, it's all about the work, it's all about.
No, there's a balance, man.
me
There's a
can't bother
balance.
with-
There's a social
Yeah, but-
aspect of it as well as there's a, the academia part of it where you have the book and so on. But come on, you have to be able to.
Say that again.
Book.
Then take off the can use P.
No. Book. Sure. Check him, the lady Cleo. Check him. Check. Oh, God, he has a temperature, can I tell you? A very, very high temperature. We're moving along with these next messages. Missy, my brother, my bro, teach my mother how to be street smart. Yes!
No.
And that me a talk about.
Yeah, we can't tell you mother because we don't no go out the road trick with mother.
Tell your sister to my youth.
I know what that part.
And your girlfriend to my youth.
That's not gonna work.
No, him not gonna want him girlfriend. That's true. Him not gonna want him girlfriend.
No, tell your sister nothing, Shatta.
No, if you are shut, you tell your sister my youth.
What?
So she can know if expect from the elements out there.
My girl, you see when women get street smart like men, you know what happen? We have less kids, things like those. Women never wanna, they never wanna man. That may I say. So if we protect,
the species
and
our names going on, procreation and all that.
Right? Yeah. So we not, you understand, road boy? You see the teaching and something there. The picnic business cut down, right.
Is that the only thing that will cut down?
They not gonna trust way.
Is that the only thing that will cut? Anyways, figure it out. You're correct about Venus being hotter, Lady Cleo. Marie. Thank you, Marie. Marie did some reading there, apparently. All right.
So why you feel say mine just born smart?
Okay, Marie, I know you're smart.
Take it, man.
Marie,
We're
no,
up on a break. It's now 10:30.
Set me up, you know. And beat me up. We soon come back. Marie smart from long time, from birth.
Styles FM, you're my number one.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
WAW, the Caravan of Love. What a Wednesday! This and every Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Chungy takes you on a caravan of love songs. 4 hours of love songs on Styles FM, the People Station, 96.1, 96.7, www.stylzfm.com. Don't miss it. What a Wednesday! The Caravan of Love.
Remember Styles FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM. Like us on Twitter at Styles FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Styles FM 96.1.
Have so many questions and so few answers about love, life, romance, family, friends, money, men, women, and the birds and the bees, if you know what I mean. Then tune in to Real Talk for real answers this and every Monday night from 9 to 12 with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude, only on Styles 96 FM. Real Talk, where we unearth what's real and not what's ideal.
Welcome back. It's Real Talk.
Yeah.
Real
No,
talk.
listen. Me not bias. Me and I go teach my daughter how to street smart.
That's not white. You see?
No, but listen.
You should.
Listen, I know so the thing go. And I saw you deal with it.
How you deal with it?
No, you see, every boyfriend or youth, you see, I get close to her.
Mm-hmm.
As a daddy, you get close to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll carry him on like a move and see how he react.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say, if a youth have sense, he not take the bait.
So what's wrong with teaching her to be street smart? She's gonna go around you?
Nah, man. The thing about, as me say, no, you don't want the woman and develop that thing, the feel like want to think too much like a man and act like a man.
No. Steve Harvey tells us,
Steve,
act like a woman, think like a man.
Yeah, but a man, what you say, and the reverse will never happen. We're not gonna act like a woman.
Some of you do,
right?
sad to say.
I tell you, then the guy there, right? But as a man, if anything, you have to try to embrace relationship, and you have to know who your pitney I deal with.
Yeah, but nothing is wrong with you feeling. Oh, let me choose my words carefully because this is
check.
rude. Nothing is wrong with you assessing the gentleman.
Check.
Nothing is wrong with you finding out how he's thinking.
Listen.
And where his brain's at and where his thinking is at.
No.
But you ought to want your daughter to be smart enough to when she sees certain things and hear certain things, she knows how to deal with it.
No, that will cause chaos in a future good relationship. We just, you understand, bring you upon some mission and try to give him all 2 women and then sit there and see what you do. Because if he ever think him bad, heck, none of them woman's death. That me a talk about. Me a set him up.
Protect little J, you know.
I want to see what the youth up to. You understand? I have all a little sister when I know so I can ring off him phone and check him out and give him to sweet talk and I'll lure him at some place.
I set up the poor young man. And he end up breaking that as heart.
Nah,
when he
man.
falls, because trust me, him bound to.
Listen, man. I know so the thing go. My name not give you no more because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm not give you no more of the plan. But I tell you how everything's set.
Oh boy. You know
I'm sure Miss J like that approach.
I doubt that seriously. I seriously doubt that. But anyways, let's go back to the text messages. Emil, pick up yourself. We know you're locked in until 12. Yeah, we see. Cool. That's good. Okay, I need to go back to these other messages. I think I lost some of them. All right, going back to the text line. And I can't seem to find my messages that I wrote, so.
Good.
No, that is not good. Not good at all. But I'm still searching. All right, we're coming down to it, I believe. No, all of these we did already. Okay, here we go. Okay, my bad. All right, peeps, here we go. Hello. We do not have to rub it in on my face, you know. I heard what Cleo said about Venus and accept that she right. I'm wrong. Now I just feel dumb hearing y'all keep repeating it. We're not repeating it, sweetie.
You see, me not have nothing
No,
to do
I
with
think
that.
this message came in long time, so
Yeah,
it's
but,
not no.
But me not have nothing
It's
to do
you
with
that
that.
talking, it's not me.
No. You're the one with, you see you? You're one of them who go to school.
Yeah, come find for me
You
now.
see, you're one of them who go to school when I want nobody copy off of your book. Right? Me used to copy. I used to make my friend then copy.
I tell my students, don't you dare copy. Cover your books. I want to know what the
So
other
I talk
child
about-
knows. I want to know what they know. When they come and give me this big tick, I get this
So
nice
hold
big
on.
sticky. And
So
when
you
I
don't
give
know-
them a test,
No, but
I
you-
see the test.
Yeah, but you know what they know because you teach them already.
No. Back up.
Check.
Children will come to you in a regular class, you do a concept, and they say, oh, miss, they understand.
My girl.
And they just sit there and they
Work
watch the other child and they just, every
smarter.
word and every number just creep out of the picnic book and going for them book.
Yeah, work smarter,
And
not
then
harder.
work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
You want a lick in your shine forehead.
Lord.
No, seriously, Daddy Road. And then when I think, okay, everybody understands, and I'm asking, okay,
And
those who
everybody say,
don't
"Yes, miss."
understand, please indicate to me.
And nobody put it
And
on.
nobody's hand go up.
Why you think
That's
that happened?
dumb.
No, they're intimidated.
No. I provide the comfortable zone for them to be able to tell me what is wrong. I said, you don't understand which part. Okay, some of them raise their hand 1 and 2 at a time. Okay, which part you don't get? Tell me which part you don't get. This part, miss, or that part, miss, or all of it. And I'll go through and I go through and I go through. Because to me, I'm a smart teacher. It makes no sense I continue teaching and them don't get it. It is nonsensical.
Fine, fair enough.
Right, so what I do, I go through. No, at the end of the day,
So hold on.
when everybody do the problem.
Hold on. Me could talk about little pitney.
Them get
Hold on.
ticky.
Me could talk about little pitney. Me could talk about little pitney of a copy. But like I say, you there you tech now. Me there you tech. And we now want test. I'm say, yo, Cleo. What? How you think set? What you gonna do? You boss me.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna say, yo, Cleo. Free up your paper. Information.
I'm not gonna give him a paper. Because me
No,
don't want
man.
him to take me
All you
and
have to
fling
do,
me out of the
no,
exam
all you have to
room.
do, I just lean to the side.
We're not supposed to copy. I tell you off here what I'll do.
No, you're not a copy. I'm a copy. You just
Oh.
lean to the side. You just write bad.
Also, the people like come so.
Yeah.
And they make probably.
You know, me like to sit down with next to people or behind person where I use left hand.
Okay, then.
Them right bad.
People, you know that will copy right to what him life come right up.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding because trust me, he's a smart dude. He's a smart dude for the most part. Daddy Rude wants an educated fool.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, I left it to Miss Grace. Not to Miss Grace, to Mrs. J, to Grace too, and to Mrs. J. Oh boy. This one says, Miss J is smarter than him. I told you she was. She get the ring, get the daughter, get him and the name with the title, Mrs. Jackson. Laugh out loud. I tell you, boy.
You know
Did you
me
mention
get?
the house, sweetie? Did you mention the house? Okay.
We get food, and more food, and more food, and house clean, and
In
all of them
comparison
something.
to what she gets, she clearly smarter. Ta-da!
Listen, it was my plan and it worked.
Oh yeah, whatever, man.
And
Whatever.
me set it the way it set. Me now
please.
not gonna mash up. You think the plan is still being implemented.
Rude, we don't need to be street smart to think like a man.
Eh?
Yeah, well, to some extent, I think we
Some of
do.
my man they sell out and targeting them too much for true, man.
Daddy Rude want a dumb clothes spin. Laugh
Yeah.
out loud. Marie.
Squeeze and book that open.
Me no wrong you. Me dupes. Marie's agreeing with you, you know. You hear that? Oh boy. This one says, well, we got this one already. Miss J is smarter. And for more reasons than just that, you're a teacher too?
Yep.
That's why we always agree. Cass, fools seldom differ.
Well, that's true.
Yes, seldom. Oh,
Fools
that means
they
we're no
say.
fools. Seldom differ. Seldom. Seldom. All right, this one says, oh, hi, Taria. Good night, Lady Cleo, Daddy Rude, and Cass.
Yep.
Daddy Rude, no copying around here.
Okay.
How me I gonna learn when I don't know how to do it? Thank you, Taria.
Can't turn it.
Sorry, I'm saying you can't turn it.
Only hope them video they were me sending on a copy. Oh, cause if me never see it, wouldn't know say it could have do.
Daddy Rude.
Me never see the video there. You wouldn't know say certain things could have do. So no go on here.
Oh jeez,
Hypocrite.
Cleo.
You not come out and not copy. No copy them there sitting there and see what happen. Here? Oh.
Lady Cleo give Daddy Rude a boop. No, I give him a boop, boop, boop in the forehead. For me, Lady Simone, that would laugh.
Oh my
No
goodness.
copy. Oh boy. All right, and there we have it for the text messages.
Someone not going like a 1 degree there. You don't think a 1 degree there you take and you weigh?
Is it enough?
And a degree
You
there
know, when I was going
everybody.
to UTEC, they say, I remember hearing somebody quarreling and say, they must go and say a 1 up here. A 1 degree there, eh?
I true man, someone have information and not send an information.
No, I will help out. I will help.
Go library, you don't know say a 3 book. 3 of one we a friend. 3 of one we a friend, you know. Take the 3 book out of the library and make it look like say, you not have the book them, you sink off the book. Honors.
No, to make it, you know, that's...
Honors. Then I can talk about say boy, you smart. You make we dance because you have the information.
One tear the book leaf too. In the encyclopedia, them tear the page them and gone with them. And when you go to your research, you can't find no information. And a smart, a fool. And wicked and thief.
Real talk. So that's it for the article.
Yes.
And we need to go into the topic of the night because my phone a beep off and people are pressure me and who they are foreign say boy they want to go sleep us. Our foreign is like 11:45 right now.
Yeah.
We can't wait till our daylight saving time kick in so we don't get no more burnout. So ladies and gentlemen, we're not calling no germs still after this. The topic for tonight is a
oh boy.
I don't even know if it is sensitive, but cause me laugh. But it's a serious situation that exists all around, and me no want to let them feel no way by the topic here because a brethren last week, man, a brethren a whole a reason, and hopefully me get to talk to him tonight. I'm say, yo, me done, me go bring up that next week on real talk, and him say no problem. So me no want to let them feel no way. But because it can be in the reverse as well. So we're going to just keep it real as we get it. And Lady Cleo, you want to take over with the topic? You can't find it? Okay, I'll bring it up for you.
Well, our topic tonight, as you know, we normally give you a scenario. And we present the scenario, which is a real one. And then we dissect it, simulate, put it back together. All right. It says there, real talk. I am with this woman for 4 months now, and all was well until I met her family. Food turn up, sex turn up, looks turn up.
Yeah.
But Daddy Rude, she live in a big yard. we went to a party, a month after dating, and trust me, I don't know if I was intoxicated, but I woke up at her house the next morning, and the rest is history. It's like me and mine, everybody in the yard. Share the bed, toilet, grocery. I am stressed out because the lifestyle is not one I can ever get used to, and she don't want to move. What must I do?
Wow.
So let's go again, dear real talk. I am with this woman for 4 months now, and all was well until I met her family. The food turn up, the sex turn up, the looks, everything else turn up. But Daddy Road, she live in a big yard. And can I say big yard is in caps? Yeah? We went to a party a month after dating. And trust me, I don't know if I was intoxicated. But I woke up at her house the next morning and the rest is history. It is like me and mind everybody in the yard. Me I share the bed, the toilet, and the grocery. I am stressed out because the lifestyle is not one that I can ever get used to. And she doesn't want to move. What must I do?
Wow.
Interesting. So, she look good.
Yeah.
She can cook.
Naturally. And,
everything are going fair.
And
her dance not dead.
none tall.
All right,
Can I
cool.
meet her which part?
I will meet her again.
One part.
Party, right.
Dance. I think. You know?
And him carry, they were dating for a while.
No, they were dating for a while, but
4 months.
Yeah,
but
then
after
go on
a
party.
while, after about a month or so, they went to this party.
So maybe that's all the first time in Boston.
Possibly.
In a par yard.
In a par yard. Probably she said, let me take you home or let's go to my place or whatever the case
Yeah.
is. Anyway. So he wake up the next morning and realize that he's at her house and it's a big yard she live in.
So maybe when he wake up and see a couple pitney around him.
One if a pitney. Probably a 112.
I look upon him, uncle.
Oh, see that? I run up and down through the house. I'll wake him up. I'll wake him up proper.
Is this my uncle?
And then you hear some male voices too. Yo man, you see the soap? And all these things.
No. No man no fi ask, no man fi no swap. My girl, check. check on that one there.
Okay, man, it's a family yard.
No man.
It's a family
No matter
yard
no man
star.
no man of ask, no man not even for fab. No man of ask for no soap. No soap.
You can't take you on that road. I cannot take you.
No,
Anyways, people.
Not even
you
supermarket if you go ask them where
you
is soap there. Not supermarket you ask. My youth where is soap. You're mad. You can't do that. Check.
That road, just behave yourself, please. No, people. You know, she's like in the bed and him all hear male voices and everybody's a talk, appear loud as I make up and you wonder, where am I?
Wow.
And lo and behold, when he awakes, he realizes that he's in a big yard. And because he's now dating this daughter or the sister, and him really check for her because her thing turn up.
Yeah, she can't cook.
He's now going to have to be
look good.
maintaining pretty much everybody in that space that she's living in.
Well.
Or most of the persons there then. Because if it's a big yard situation where many people are in this yard
and in many times people are close.
Close, right. And they rely on each other for even basic amenities.
Sometimes they are relatives. Sometimes them just by default, the land just big and everybody live on the land or one small land and everybody live there.
And if it is that they're living within that very same space and or even on the same building, in many instances, not all the cases though, but in some instances, they provide one for the other per se.
Yeah, because in my checks, since the whole thing come up, we know what a big yard exists right on the place, but we say it really formed for the time, like from some grandmother days.
Yeah.
And then maybe somebody might in the same yard build a one room for themselves. Then that set they grow up, then the cousin they grow up, then build or them add on pandis, and then them grow up again and next set a cousin put on something right there, so moving for them woman or moving one man moving or something you find so the yard just get big. But a virgin now say boy yo, him need help. So how we can help a virgin like this, cause me feel say anyway, I'm not telling me feel yet.
So he wants to know what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
And he wants her to move because obviously he wants to be with her.
With her and not the entire family all the time.
No, the whole yard.
Right, all the time. So if he even goes and visits.
No, not all.
No, what I mean is, it's her family and he's gonna see them now and again.
No, sir.
Come on, family is important.
My family.
By extension too.
No, sir.
Relatives are also important. I mean, the good ones.
To who?
Well, so he doesn't want to leave her because she's a good woman. And from what he's seeing, he loves what he's seeing. And he wants that. So he's encouraging her to move. She don't want to move. What he must do? What I want to know is what you would have do.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Big yard. What's it?
Is it too small for big yard?
Yo, me no
You manage it.
Me can't manage the big yard thing. Me can't manage the big yard thing. None at all. Too much borrow.
How about using what you call similar to auditory discrimination where you block things out? Yeah? Do that blocking out. Where you're yes, where you're able to.
Enough me? Look here.
Visual discrimination.
Hold on.
Imagine that they're
Alright.
not there.
Think about
and
this.
Think about her and being in the same space with her all the time.
Even living on an apartment building.
I hate apartment buildings.
Aye. And that's in a big yard. So you can imagine people are quarrel. Madam, even in their hotel. Right? You can't hear when all the toilet flush next door.
Yeah, but it's just all that.
Enough hotel.
Real hotel?
Real hotel.
We never gone no real
Yard
hotel.
and foreign.
Yeah, we never gone no real, and I've been to a real hotel. Or more than one real hotel. And I don't hear no bathroom flushing next door.
My girl, you will hear, because guess what now? How they design the plumbing and connect. So you're eerie. So you might not know say they might hear you.
But I don't remember hearing nobody.
Right, but they hear you.
I said they never use their bathroom. But anyway. She can have her own little room and her own space there.
Yeah, but you have to share certain things. You might say share a toilet. Can you imagine? Yeah, use that.
Star.
Are you barely cut your madam and you want to use that?
Yo, you soon done?
Soon done. No man can't go ask me. Yo, man, you say, check. No, Cleo. Yo, Cleo, I want you tonight. Yeah, try to play the man role. You see why we can't keep them street smart? They make mistake like these when them down street smart and we don't even know all them are meds. Believe me. Check.
No, the man wants to use the bathroom or even a female.
And who in there use it. It depends on who in there use it.
So okay, a lady comes. You soon finished. You can't urban come out, please.
Take a number.
No, but I just said for real, the toilet situation, the bathroom situation is really, really a tough one. Because with so many persons, and worse if it's not even enough bathroom to suit the number of persons per se in the household, it's gonna be difficult.
Timing.
Awkward. Very awkward.
Timing.
And what if 3-4 you in the house have the same timing? It's gonna be off.
Alright, everybody want to work early in the morning.
Right, and you want to
have a bathe.
And nobody can be in there bathing while you're using the toilet. It's just gonna be crazy.
Some big yard thing different, toilets separate.
True, in many instances.
Some separate, some different, you know. Some you know, said all the main yard, the original yard, you know, when the whole expansion go on and the yard get bigger and bigger, they might put on one concrete bathroom. Funny. But not everybody can use that. That for grandpa, that for papa and mama. Right? The uncle somebody will get privilege for use that. And the grand them. Everybody else have to go back to basic. Out a door. So all when Daddy Road go up on the ends, Daddy Road have to go out a door. No. Can't manage a big yard. We can't manage that. I mean, it's a man for me asthma. And the cold breeze are blowing on my back when the water touch me.
But they have some big yard per se, which the house is pretty much a modernized kind of house, and it's big.
That a mama.
And everything.
That a grandpa house.
All the amenities are even on the building and not necessarily outside. And that's a big yard per se, because even though the yard might not be literally big, but then in that big house, two-story, whatever.
You know a big yard? You know a big yard? Me not talk about big house, you know. Me talk about big yard.
Okay, specify the yard. We did say the yard.
No. There's a difference between a yard
And a yard.
And a yard. Different.
All right, so big yard, you have a little shack here, and this one be up there, so and that one.
Enough be shack. You just have one other on your so, one cousin probably come from country and get a little work or a little something come down from up so and say, all right, I'm going to put one room, right? So because for the time is a room, put on number down. A room, 4 wall, and one room right there. So next door, 2 feet from one next room.
Room, yeah.
So the common area is where?
Sorry.
The bathroom.
And the kitchen.
And the kitchen.
Right.
Right? And sometimes your room can be your kitchen. Where you have your stove in your room where you have to cook on that. Because that's the pot sharing. The current we share because you have an extension card from the main yard to the different yard them. So big yard run. So now as a man go in pan the big yard, you have to know where you step in pan because the light bill them done. That have to pay. So nobody thinks I go see the woman look good in the club and dance away and I just done see the boy our thing not dead up. And worse thing can cook all the curry chicken back good. That way, okay. And nobody can tell me that this a boy and I get hook. And name out of the main pot. Name out of the main pot. So you come for your mind everybody in the yard, you mind everybody in there. And he never know.
But I think she's unfair though.
Oh.
She's expecting him to mind everybody in the yard.
No. Listen. In many instances, I know so it goes.
Everybody ought to contribute to the welfare and the well-being of each person.
But listen, in enough instances, I know so it goes. The research don't tell me that. Well, I know. When him give her money, because the tradition of the family, everybody put together, when him give her money for fear herself. When him buy her the good up, when you sitting him, when you sitting white diamond cologne.
And put them on the dress, everybody come in the room can use it.
Everybody in the yard has some man when they even know say white diamond enough for them. So by the time him quit, moms come up and say, yo, Daddy Road, white diamond done, you know. I say, my girl, what you do with it? You know, say Shanika, Felice, and then when Patrick baby mother come, and then
jeez. Oh boy.
That's a big yard thing go because the family live together. And when they not agree, they not talk to them one another.
Once they see something coming.
Yeah, everybody.
From Daddy Road, everybody else can use.
And I really can't, no, maybe you're be depending upon fair situation. If you start take care of, you know, I'm gonna need to go over this, so go use. But when you step in now as a man where it might where you're quote unquote to them gainfully employed.
Right.
Then fair status in the family step up.
Right. And then you have many persons in some instances where they're not employed. So they pretty much live off the older siblings or relatives in the family.
Not just the older siblings, because enough grandma and grandpa still have to take care of them 30-year-old boy picnic and girl child. So whatever them get, whether it be pension or it be something, some remittance come, them go because they're not gonna left him right there, so if not eat and not this. Him still having one room and she's having one room where if it's a him moving the woman, right, they might have all a youth right away.
Yeah.
Them not gonna make the youth hungry. So you know so right away, she and him nah God next passa smell away the white diamond I use. Right? And if my man if touch the white diamond pan himself, I touch the white diamond pan himself too.
Oh yes.
So worse, what is it name? Oh, you sit name again, wanna like. The spray up sitting name.
Victoria?
No man, yeah. Barton.
Body concepts?
Bath works or whatever you want.
Bath and body.
Bath and body.
Concept.
Worse that drop on the base. Japanese. Japanese what? One fragrance man, Japanese sitting on there.
I'm not sure you're talking about if it's AQ or I'm not sure.
Black Japanese blossom.
Oh.
Worse that drop on the base. Work a morning. Everybody we are gonna work a morning.
Beautiful day is nicer.
Smell good. So them things start coming now. You try to take care of little bee where you love, she cook good, she look good, and she
Can I mind
she good.
Can I mind shot the clothes and when you buy gear, probably get wear out too.
No worry yourself, man. You set a pass the road regular. It's now 11 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a phone call for make one a virgin. We have vast experience in the big yard thing. So we're gonna make a link after the break, and people, this is gonna be interesting.
Stick and stay.
Stick and stay with Styles FM. Real talk.
This is Styles FM.
Hey, this is me, brother Gary. I tell you, say, if you want to advertise anything you have, if you sell anything, truck, car, bus, anything you're keeping, make sure you advertise it past Styles FM. Call this number 439-5160. 439-5160. And I guarantee you, everybody I go in your business.
So, bossy,
what's your problem?
Boy, me nah no problem, you know. But you see how me tell you fi up on Pan Styles 2014 calendar, you make him miss you. Make sure no make the 2015 one miss you again, you know, bossy. You know, see how last year them hype up the sponsors them with interviews and non-stop big ups in December. Next year I come soon, you know. And me say Styles up the thing. Call them no man, because spots limited. 876-439-5160. 876-439-5160. Or email info@stylesfm.com for more information. Do it now, bossy.
You know what? I am going to call them right now.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. Styles FM.
Take Styles FM with you on the go. The number for USA 213-992-4360. That's 213-992-4360. And for the United Kingdom, 033-0010-3322. That's 033-0010-3322.
Styles FM.
Hello? Talk fast, you have 1 minute. Cause on a Monday night, between 9 and 12, me have to tune into Real Talk with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude on Styles 96 FM. Me and you have questions about love, birds and the bees. Not to mention the ticks and the fleas. So you try tune into Real Talk every Monday night, 9 to 12. Because Real Talk are the show where them discuss what's real and not what's ideal.
She know. She know me treat her better than her man. But she a worry about the millions. You love me for true, but certain things in life I say I want to do. Hey, so you say me need to understand that you are made for a money man. But if you can't love me now, don't love me later. When my later is much greater, it only proves that you love the paper. Introduce you to kissing and hugging and gentle rubbing and sexy touching. Admit your girl,
Yes, peeps, welcome back to Real Talk. And it's after 11 o'clock and we've been hooked up with our interviewee. Yeah, our caller for tonight. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, good night.
How you doing?
Not too bad, you know.
Welcome to Real Talk, my darling.
Yeah, man, and thanks for having me on your show, you know.
Yes.
So this is a brethren where, you know, in an environment that would categorize as a big yard or a big family yard or a tenement yard, whichever it is, and him have some experience where, you know, me and him all a reason from time to time, and him have some experience in things like that. And I say, yo, you know, based off the situation as it is, we, the listeners, would like to know from your point of view or from your experience, what are some of the goods, the ups and the downs of living in a big yard situation?
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, you know, that's a terrible experience, but, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something I like to talk about because I memory, but still I gotta show you things when you go through in a tenement yard. If you living in a tenement yard,
yeah,
where you know say your room, each on to the next room, and if you even talk loud, the next tenant can't hear. I want terrible experience. Cause I go through a thing in a tenement yard where can't remember one. I think it's a Sunday morning. I don't quite remember, but I check it's a Sunday morning. The girl and I had to get up and he wash out the cistern. And when he wash out the cistern, about a few minutes after, the next girl next door come and start scale fish in her cistern. And I rile up. Real thing that I tell you, the story,
Yeah.
Start rile up the cistern, and you bring a quarrel now, and the quarrel where you bring, it's like the girl that scale the fish in, going and tell Fim boyfriend, say, my girl a grumble and start say, boy, a bad mind thing because you a fish them I eat on a Sunday and we can't eat fish, Then we there. Yeah, I'm even feel embarrassed because even Sunday, I know fish me I go eat, curry chicken back, So my girl even shame and I want cookie, Really, you know want catch up the cold stove for cookie, like he must say, me don't feel so bad I cook. Me I go over my auntie, I say so me I go eat, Then I can cook later in the evening, and
Yeah.
And me I say, boy, me I say, boy, I feel embarrassed, and me I say, boy, next time again, But couple months later, one morning, it's like, we wake up, And when she wakes, she said to me, say, hold on, I who eat McDonald's, and a Kentucky, McDonald's box and show you So, it's like I say, maybe it makes people in next door show you box them, and she started cussing and say, so them have to eat them chicken and come left the box here, so and come show you box you on a free door. And I say, maybe a dog dry them. I say, but no dog in the yard. And we and I cuss him and the girl started cuss again,
Oh, Lord, the same girl.
Yeah, the same girl started cuss again, and I said, boy, I really have to get out of this yard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who can recruit me? I have to try my best and move out, because the system rough.
So,
tenement yard life not easy.
So, let me ask you, I never hear a yard. Are you go a fair yard?
No, man, it's a tenement. No, I never my yard. We go live with her in our yard, but I rent is I'm over capture land, so it's I rent about four houses in our yard.
Okay.
Got two more houses around our back. I'm here to tell you the experience of my beer in our yard. I stay in the yard, I live in our yard for about 6 months. But it's rough. I don't get no nice time in there because I eat one time me and I have a quarrel. And the quarrel me and I have is like when me and I talk and we are quarrel and the next door neighbor then hear like then couldn't hold a laugh, then bust out a laugh. And they bust out a laugh. We feel so shame, That's why you see you make people like hear my business and then things, And the master never give with the whole of quarrel and chat and, The morning they get up early before about 5:30 and take my time and come out and I come in back to the Wayne at night. Night and I come in, I play bingo. And when I pass, me just like here like two girls say, a man a yard that, a boy a yard that.
Oh, Jesus.
I tell you, say, boy, I tell myself, say, tenement yard. A bad experience.
You know, go back.
Yeah, man, tenement yard, man, because right now it make more time, it brings certain quarrel, because your girl a quarrel, the next door neighbor, then just hear and laugh.
Yes.
And just take you and make you, and then start quarrel down the line now, then take you and show back on you. And another thing with tenement yard, why make you see more time, the yard can't develop, If that girl that wash her cistern, and the next one that wash it, the master she now wash it again, so you end up have one dirty pipe side, one dirty cistern, nobody now want to wash it. Everybody has say, oh, really, and I don't know what I'm paying, or something that wash nothing.
Right. So caller.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you find that the females per se, or even the males, Would you say they predominantly try to outdo each other in terms of even dressing and?
Yeah, exactly. And even with the cooking of food, because when in a tenement yard, that's a ghetto yard, you know. When I want to go eat big food like fish, you know, and come out and in scale and in make you see, but, you know, when a certain type of food, lock up and, you know, hide and things, so, you know, I pay item because I'm not tell about the McDonald's, you know. The McDonald's box. When they come in and they eat, so you know in the morning, you know, they have to put the box at your doorway or throw in the yard, you know. So when you wake now, your girlfriend or so see, I have to say, wait, them like chicken last night, and McDonald's and things, you know. So I just hyping things.
And that put pressure upon you as a man now if you go try to get McDonald's the next time too.
Yeah, because over there go look upon you away now if all when Sunday come you can cook 2 snapper fish or you can buy McDonald's and then wear it. So, you know?
So
you look low in the you look down.
Yeah. Like you know a man.
So let me ask you something.
Man,
Cause before we call it, we talk about this brethren where him meet a woman and for a month them attack and then one at a time now them go and party and he must say probably a junk in the junk, but when he wake up our yard. And he find out say it's a big yard situation. So he must say he find say he collect him a fair mind the whole yard. You know, him a fair share toilet, him a fair share grocery. So more than like when him buy the grocery, everybody at the yard and them outside and them something there. Him not live there, you know. But him have to go there. If you look for the woman.
Yeah, for real. Well,
yeah.
To tell you, you know, we have a virgin that go through a similar experience as we are saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like him fall in a trap where he might come like him have to mind the whole yard, pay light bill, pay water rate, pay rent. And him say when him even go in that bed and lie down, you know, and the lady can lie down side of him and turn him back, you know. And can't him have to turn him back from the lady because stress that kill him, you know. One hard experience that, you know. Yeah, man, it's tough, man, when you know, say, everything, you know.
So,
and you have to do it and, you know, really have it.
So,
stress you out.
Caller.
Yeah.
Was he the only breadwinner at the time? Or were there other persons in that house who were working?
No, I was the only breadwinner, you know.
And this other friend you were talking about, he's the only person who was working too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's rough then we're there, you know. Especially when you're in a tenement yard, because when you're in a tenement yard, you have to try to look up, you know, because you can't make the next girl or the next person then look above your family in a yard, you know.
Yes.
Even when you look at children too, you know.
Yes.
You can't make Sunday. The biggest embarrassment in a tenement yard is when the father can buy feeding children them ice cream, you know, on a Sunday, you know.
Oh, okay.
And the kids them a lick ice cream and for your kids a fee. They one side and I look upon them and so you feel embarrassed. You go on, you know. You go in the house, go sit down. And then I say, then daddy, when I go in the house and mommy, me not can't play and go in. You have to go in and we take signal the key, you know. Because so you know when I look upon the next children I eat ice cream and so you can't buy none.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it stress you out, you know.
So let me ask you something.
They would feel away too, you know.
Outside of a tenement yard situation, what about when it's a big yard family thing?
Oh, like when everybody in a yard, a family.
A family. Because
as a man now,
one of the thing where me learn from a bridge is say boy, him did all afraid for left one at a time because he feels say all big brother gonna beat him up if he left because he might bring in money and them a benefit.
Yeah. And if him talk too hard, maybe then rush him too. And if the girl have a problem too, maybe then drape him. He get trapped in a family yard. I want terribly experience that too.
Yeah.
More time you buy your grocery and buy Saturday and buy Monday, Tuesday. You get a girl that say, not they have to cook, you know.
Wow.
And one day I say, then wait. Then you buy 5 pounds of rice, 10 pounds of this and everything done already. And I said, then I'm going to give my brother and my cousin and my niece and nothing there, and you can't talk hard, you know. And you have to go, so that make you find enough money end up a rum bar, you know.
Because they don't want to go home.
Yeah, then I tell you, you have some big brother too, you know, we can't go look work, you know.
Yes.
And then now work, you know, you see them face bleach out and then beard and dip on wall and you hear them. Sister, you know, cook, sister, let's dinner for you know. And you know, say 10 pound of rice out of that, one go 5 pound of cook same time.
Wow.
And then when you don't know, you woman look on to buy more, you know. So it's a terrible experience, man, especially family yard. It's terribly, family yard more than terrible more than tenement yard.
Wow.
Because when you jump in our family and you're peeing up there, and you have to mind the whole yard. You know, you have to mind maybe mother, father, everybody, because they not work, but you love a girl now.
Yes.
Your baby, and you know, you are trying to make your thing look good too, and it will pressure you.
Wow.
So you know, mind sharp, it mad you. And you have to, yeah, man.
Because the virgin say he want her to move. He don't want left her, he want her to move, but she don't want to move out of the yard.
Yeah, because she don't want to left her family then, because you know, she want to stay on her family, but she don't want, the virgin don't want her to move, you know, to make things easier between the two of them.
Definitely.
Because the virgin don't like the idea of, you know, say, the money are good on so hard and thing, you know, and the privacy might not do that too.
No.
Like tenement yard. Because what my experience in a tenement yard, me in a room and me even want to make love with my girl and me have to take me, you know? You have
to Jim Screechy.
Yeah, like a Jim Screechy. You have to listen to the next door neighbor, them asleep and, you know, them.
Wow.
And more times, you know, when you're there and make noise and then thing there, the floor has creak and, you know?
Can you boop, boop, boop?
Yeah. So
okay.
Embarrassed, you know? Yes, I see it. A terrible experience, man. Terrible experience.
So, tell me something. In terms of the bathroom setting, a one bathroom for the whole yard, or everybody would have their own bathroom?
No, a one bathroom for the whole yard and a one toilet same way.
What?
I bet you hear a cussing and the problem. Because I come and just say, they just come bathe in the bathroom and now feet up and sometimes some things they can't talk on radio in the bathroom and they have to talk about.
Yeah.
And who left this in here? And who left it at 6 9 or so? Because you know, they must see them mountain and then come breathe and you know, it's terrible, man. Because if you go in the bathroom and bathe more time as a man, you can't stomach it. You have to wait till late you go to the door, go all and bathe when everybody's gone.
So instead of use the bathroom, you just bathe out a door?
Yeah, because nobody now want to clean the bathroom. You know. You have to hear woman look for you and say, I'm not cleaning it, because I'm not cleaning it. When then come nasty, come this and less than that, you know. So you go say, all right. Then the next man I tell the same woman is same.
Wow.
So caller.
Yeah.
Would you say that there's always an ongoing tension then between the women?
Yeah, all the while. Problems start between the woman them.
What about the men though? Would the men be like virgin and heal up and whatever?
But sometimes, the woman will break them apart, you know, because as you know, woman and man weakness, you know, the care a man strong, you know. A woman they can break him down, you know, because you see from the woman and the two man start cut, because the two man them know fit. Not even want to hear one another again, you know, because this is one I say, talk to your woman in a virgin.
Yes.
My woman I tell me, say, yeah, woman a true word, you know.
Yeah.
And then now, I go say, then your woman a true word to one, you know.
Wow.
Because you know, a woman like watch woman, you know. You know, you always know, say, if a woman dress good, sometimes I'm not really dress to catch the next man out there and just to muggle pan a woman them 15. Because you know, so woman is a thing as they see you. You have one bossy hairstyle and she have a one too. Yeah, anytime you see a woman just good, you know, and I really forgot make no man see them, you know, mainly have to muggle upon the next woman, you know.
Wow.
Because a woman always jealous over a woman, you know.
Sometimes for ourselves too.
Yeah, that's why I always hear a woman like, because if a woman look nice, you know, and you see me in a nice dress, you know, maybe I tell your boyfriend, say, oh, I like them dressed there, you know. I like have one.
Real thing.
Always put their eye on woman, you know.
Some of them, darling, some of them.
But let me ask you something though.
Yes.
In the setting, you ever experience a situation where you say a particular man now moving and the other woman them start want the man?
All the while. Like a dad moving or a man and he might go good, you know.
Yeah.
When I say good, him a go clean and him a go easy.
Wow.
It's like him have no problem, you know. And him come in and him build back and him a drink all him magnum and him, you know.
Yeah.
And when you take a start now, you start boil up some jealousy in a fear because you just see him a few woman attack and that's I want to talk so all the while and you can't, you know.
Oh.
Them a fight like them want to fight for that man, the special because that man they look good and you hear them a say, you look nice, you can just nice and gone. I wonder how it work. You know, try to find out, you know, ask him, you know. And you have to tell him, where you want to find out when it work for, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the problem there again, you know. Yeah, man.
Problem, pantaba problem, Mikala.
Yeah, man, problem. It just come in here like I get in a tenement here, I just come in like one big get you know.
Oh.
When a man come in, I get to and look good, you know. Every girl here, I turn to him, you know. And I say, you look good, man, and, you know. So you start fretting out because you might lose you because one girl, you know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and you don't know woman stay already, you know. Woman love when man just good and woman turn on for man for just some funny little things, you know.
Yeah.
And you could all say, but look how me I work hard and can't buy a good pants just through me I try. She heat and, you know.
Yes.
And they know maybe you have all a quarrel more time. In a tenement yard when you hear all bust out and say, boy, you know, see happy old clothes away, you never look good and people then bust out and laugh in a tenement yard.
Boy, that can't good.
Yeah, man, it can't good. It's
Can't nice at all.
So,
terrible, man.
So what you think?
Even a tenement yard, I capture land, you know, a Spanish town, you know. I see when me I move, 2 minutes, I one bed, me have a one a sack.
Yeah.
About 3 o'clock in the night, you know, me have to get the van, you know, that's the van man, I say, boy, you want to move me, I was 3 o'clock in the night, I want to you. And then the hours when I have to move out to look at one bed and a sack, you know. So when they wake up morning, they don't know where we're going, you know. They couldn't do it tonight, 10 o'clock when everybody bungs up on the road and I play bingo and shit, you know. You have to wait till hours, man. We just move here and we look at cold stove and left out and come, you know.
So you want
when the driver come in, kind of find say that, you know.
Yeah.
We put the bed in there and he want a sack and he stove the driver. So then nothing more than left of this. Then me still feel embarrassed, you know. You hear me now? Come on, I just miss me and move. Me move some things already, you know.
Me like it. Me like the comeback there. Me move some things already. Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a pull upon you, you know. Me move some. There's no man look upon me, you know. I can't see me, I look upon me, I say, ciao, I'm clear. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, I tell you. Sometimes a man build a man still, you know.
Yeah.
Because when you have a good woman and the man tell you, say, try to see if you can get on stove, man, if you get on a gas stove, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we encourage you and make you think even. To uplift yourself, you know.
Yeah.
But some woman now, them don't really matter where you have them, just I tell you about party Saturday night. Here. I want to dress them with one nice pink slippers. I want to.
Kinaki.
So end up now you can't have nothing in the house. Because him now say, boy, I could buy that TV there. This him I tell you about party next week and next month a pool party and you know. But it's fine, you know, have nothing. So that's why a good woman back a great woman back a good man way. Things will go on, you know.
Real talk. Real talk.
Well, let me ask you something. You ever come across a situation where the man actually furnished the place and if he left the place all furnished everything?
Jesus.
Yeah, man. All the while, man. Then I get out. Then he live in a family yard. When he move in, can't carry nothing.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to tell you, he have to move more time. And when he move, he have to get the falling close him too.
Oh, gee, for the brother, uncle, and over take over.
Yeah, and he can't talk too hard neither. Cause maybe if he talk to a girl hard, your brother come and say, yo, yeah, I hear my brother, mind how you deal with my sister, you know.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, talk so loud. Yeah, so when he left out, he just left and gone like work and you not see him coming back.
Oh, my
God. Which maybe a girl not even mind to, you know.
Yes.
Because she is a family of them, you know, I just said things. Enough time man look move, man, and have to left them things. Experience that all the while, real thing.
Wow.
Especially in a year when we live. If a man can't live with a woman down here, he can't live with nothing. Anything in bill bring come, you have to stay.
Have to stay.
Look on all the pen them. capture and talk to. A man going to go live with a woman. Maybe when the man left him, I feel all in shoes too. Maybe if a brother in a yard love his shoes too, when he look at brother in his shoes and his clocks.
Oh my God.
And he can't say nothing about it.
Alright, my girlfriend, you know, she has a sister, you know.
Yeah.
Have a man, you know. But me and my girlfriend did pull up. So, I'm going to deal with the next man. And when the next man go up our yard, go live, the next man lives down close there, you know. And she and the next man left and gone a female yard, you know. And when they come back, you know, she and sister boyfriend are wear man clothes, you know.
Jeez and peace.
Real thing, yeah. Honest thing, and he can't say nothing.
Oh my God.
Nothing he can't say.
Wow.
And when he must say to his female girlfriend now, say, you know, see, you go in and my things, and the girl say, so what, that's a what? Shut up, man, that's a what? And you have to just live with it.
Wow.
Because, you know, with woman, you know, woman always love their family, you know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, woman always love their brother and sister and them things. Because sometimes you live with all a woman, you know. And when you take a start, you move in your sister pan you know. he move in this pan, he move in this pan, you know. Yeah. So you love her, you have to buy it,
yes.
You know, really like the situation, you know.
Worse
But, you know,
if they're close.
Yeah, because I know a man right now in divorce, I show that make him out divorce, you know.
Oh.
Because when me ask him, you know, a good virgin, you know, in drive tractor, me and him spare good. The reason why me say when can't divorce, the man say, why me and the wife are going and his sister then just come and take out things out of the fridge, take out the thing them all the while and gone, borrow money from she and gone and she not work and me want to work and when me talk to her, it's like, she still do the thing over and over, yeah. And he just make up his mind and just bless the woman and you know, get a divorce. He not come through yet, but he might work on it, you know. And he just tell himself say not talk back to the woman.
And
woman man. And me say that man right now, you know, he look for me and tell me say, you know, any woman bring married to him again, you know, he not married to no more woman, you know, because I mean I said no man, everybody knows the same. I said boy meet the hands of woman, you know.
Just tell him
see woman do, you know.
Caller. Just tell him to watch the Big Yard ones.
Yeah, man. I tell him, man. I reason with him, you know.
Yes.
All right.
Reason with him, man. He might deal with the next woman, you know, but he might say, I really think he might get married because...
Him experience.
Yeah, big shot, man, when I work with, you know.
Yeah.
Tell him, so one day and drive out, you know. Christian, you know, I tell about 2 Christian couple, you know. They go church, you know, baptized, married, and I go church. And he said, when... The man, so when he drive out, he left something out when he come back, you know, when I church brother and see in our house with his wife, you know. And then now he married cars, he must give his wife X amount of this and X amount of that. But I tell him, so that's all in the game.
So was that our next Big Yard situation?
Yeah.
Our next Big Yard thing that too?
Yeah, not really big, no, it never was a Big Yard thing.
Okay.
But
all right. So
terrible experience, you know.
We're almost up on the break. So in closing, where you say we tell the Virginia?
Well, you have to just make it know so you have to be strong because I just say things set, you know. You have to just be strong and just know so well then. Reason with the system and if the thing can't work out, then just take himself out tight because just the things that you are going to live with and it are on your brains. Every man in there will stress you out, you know. Yeah, so I just live with it. I just try pull away from it.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. One last question, caller. Did you actually ever get the chance to buy fish for Sunday dinner?
Yeah, man. I buy fish for Sunday dinner. I feel nice, man, because that nigga 11 o'clock you start cooking, you know?
Okay, then.
Just in a pot and a fry and you hear all the low talking.
Yes.
Bring your plate, come let me take out the fish.
God, that's so good to have you with us tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, this was entertaining. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yes, it was indeed a pleasure. Good to have you. And take care of yourself and the girl, all right?
Yeah, man. Nice.
And continue enjoying your fish and your chicken back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, caller.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, man, respect, cool, yeah. Next time, eh?
All right. Interesting. I had to ask him that question because of how she was reluctant to cook her chicken back
Wow.
that day. I'm sure he must have gotten fish. And no doubt McDonald's too.
Yeah.
Another time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 11:30. And Real Talk will continue. Because, trust me, mad.
Soon come.
This is Styles FM.
Portlanders, Acan Auto Technology, located at 33 Bombra Crescent, Port Antonio. Visit us for all your auto repair and servicing. We offer computerized wheel alignment, computerized wheel balancing, suspension checks, AC repair, inspection, and all your auto repair needs. For a complete auto repair and service, visit or call Acan Auto Technology today at 715-5205. And remember, we are located at 33 Bombra Crescent.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-priced promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
So, bossy.
What's your problem?
Boy, me nah no problem, you know. But you see how me tell you fi up on Pan Styles 2014 calendar you make him miss you. Make sure no make the 2015 one miss you again, you know, bossy. You know, see how last year them hype up the sponsors them with interviews and non-stop big ups in a December. Next year I come soon, you know. And me say Styles up the thing. Call them no man, because spots limited. 876-439-5160. 876-439-5160. Or email info@stylesfm.com for more information. Do it now, bossy.
You know what? I am going to call them right now.
Remember Styles FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM. Like us on Twitter at Styles FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Styles FM 96.1.
Have so many questions and so few answers about love, life, romance, family, friends, money, men, women, and the birds and the bees. If you know what I mean, then tune in to Real Talk for real answers this and every Monday night from 9 to 12 with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude, only on Styles 96 FM. Real Talk, where we unearth what's real and not what's ideal.
Nobody checks says she's
She's
simple.
simple.
Not because she smiles, you see her dimple. You have this
Ghetto
ghetto girl.
girl.
All right.
Yo, that
Welcome
was-
back, peeps. Oh, gosh.
That was something else.
hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Real
It's
talk,
real
but
and
hilarious.
I mean, I feel them world. I think
Yeah.
maybe it's hilarious now because it might look back.
Right, in retrospect.
In retrospect, so
Right.
because you know, enough of the times something happened to you, and when you really look back, you laugh about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, so you know.
Because some of the things he was saying, even initially, even though you're listening to him and as you said, he's reflecting, but that's what made it kind of funny because it's like he's now able to look back at it and talk about it.
Yes.
And say, boy, I don't want that situation to reach me again, never again, because it wasn't nice.
And what I like to him not tell the brethren, say boy, I not tell if it not encourage you, say boy, if you left, man, see how if you can deal with it. You know, and if you can't deal with it,
then
then
analyze yourself and
simple.
Yeah.
Wow. I need some callers. I need some texts, and I need some comments
some text here
on
and-
that one because it was more than a mouthful. I was in I had fun. Me, I tell you the truth.
I was in awe at some parts of it too.
Because
you
some
know,
of the things them where him talk about, and you realize it's all about competition.
competition, yeah.
Competition, like, you know.
Trying to be on top, trying to be the quote unquote elite among the group.
Yeah, the
you know?
the fish scale up. So that's why something deliberate now. Yo, me now go deal with a fish until me know say.
And they have people at different levels to where some people just not really not hygienic differently. They couldn't care less.
No, but you
While
can't
others-
say the fish for raw.
Yeah, while
right?
others know
But why what
spitefulness too.
And think about it on the other side. Fine, you clean out the sink, right? Or the cestant. So you know that a real big yard. Cestant,
with the big-
outer door
the big
thing.
concrete something on the
the
pipe.
concrete and the
Yeah.
pipe, right? So when that clean out, you throw the Ajax powder in it and you come so boom with the coconut
Chlorine
brush sitting
bleach
and the
and
chlorine bleach,
Chlorine
right?
powder rather.
So that means that you use it and done with it. So this person go out there now for scale and fish.
Because it clean now.
Clean now.
Can't scale my fish now.
But it caused a
Or over.
quarrel, but you know, well, it wasn't stated whether or not them did finish. I mean, when them done them plan for wash it out, you know, but
How dare you?
how dare you go in there with the fish?
Scale
Or
of
some my chicken
and
back.
not even chicken.
I'm
Me
a
a-
chicken back.
Yeah, and a chicken yako come here and cook chicken back. A fish yako.
Oh my girl, so yo, me done. Me nah, I got me auntie, no, me nah cook today and dance, so yo, want me to go eat.
So from what I gather, the men are the ones who suffer at all costs in these instances. Everywhere you take it, whether it's the big yard or it's the tenement, big yard in terms of the family one or the tenement one.
yard.
The men suffer.
And the family yard him say worse.
Worse, man.
Which this virgin him wake up at the family yard, the big yard. So for him situation now.
Dark up in corners, dark
in
up.
corners dark because you have to mind everybody in the yard.
Everybody. Oh boy.
Wow.
The phone lines are open, peeps. It's 453-1444 for the local connection. All my local peeps, hook us up right about now. 453-1444. And if you want to call from overseas, that number is 954-338-7973. That's 954-338-7973. Hook us up with a call or a text message telling us your take on this big yard story. What this man should really, really do. Him love her, stick and stay, work it out, get used to it. Or if you can't handle it, which he said he couldn't handle it, he's not prepared to deal with it.
He can't deal with
Cut
it.
her off and go on since she don't want to come or what?
Yep.
All right, here we go to the text messages. By the way, we got some Facebook responses.
comments, right?
Yes, so we're going to share those with you in a more. And Ashika says, if you want make them stress you, it's up to you and the girl your response for. So all you have to do, sit and talk to her and make sure you say things not right and you can't live so. You know what I mean? All right. Only B say hello. You don't have to live together with the family. You're trying to build a relationship with the girl or the family. Check yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Tashana says, you never live anywhere before you live at the girl yard. Man, make your girl know the situation that stress you. You're fed up and go on at your yard. Yeah, man. If she want a relationship with you, she will follow. And if not, she'll leave you alone and turn with her licky family. She has stress, sir. Stress no good. It all can kill you. Leave. And Fleshy says, This post give me Ebola. Oh boy. All right. There you go from the Facebook peeps. And we go back to our text line here in studio. Well, since she don't want to move and he has to share everything, then all he have to do is look around the yard and see if there's any other girl in the big yard that you can share, quote unquote, share to.
That me I talk about.
She would want to move same time. Coming from Marie. Marie, you're too bad. Your girl, you're too rude.
Why me like you this week? Last week it go on.
Girl, no ambition. And I can't repeat what Marie wrote in this text. Make she tan in her model. Marie, baby yourself. Since she don't want to leave, eat all him can eat and help himself. Good.
But this a man get tired. May I tell you no?
Say boy, I tell you.
This a man name from the pot.
Well, as he only has invested 4 months in that relationship, he can walk away from it. If he isn't comfortable or happy with it, then why is he there? Why should he continue to invest in that? To me, he has to be happy or comfortable to still be there big yard or not.
But the reason is she look good, she can cook good, and him get hook good.
And he's got a weakness for sweetness, and that girl knows. She don't want no one for herself. She look help for her whole families. All right. And this one here says, him lucky say him never end up a Prospect Cemetery. My ear says something like that did happen to somebody at Portland years ago. Grace. Thank you, Gracie. This one says, if she no one left, take a run when her eyes them shut. Else them are gonna yam him out.
Move 3 o'clock in the morning.
Me say 3 o'clock. This one says, laugh out. Me nasty, you know. Me a cut leave her if she don't want come with me. Me make sure I tell her, say, me can't take her family, them family, them beg too much. Okay. Text line turn over. Share until them start the woman family. Them. Oh boy. Them sure it's everything. All him do find somewhere and put the girl if he can't take that lifestyle because sound really stressful. Indeed it does. She's street smart. Daddy Rose, she's street smart. Oh boy. This one say, me like this caller. I truth him a talk. Grace. Of course, we could sense that. A real talk, young man. Boy, Lady Cleo, you know, easy. Me I dead with love, Lady Simone. Hi, Lady Simone. Oh, boy. I had to ask him that question, yeah? I love the reasoning, real talk. That for real, Lady Simone. Indeed. We keep it real, you know, right here on Real Talk. This one says, tell her straight up, say it nah go work out and left. Since she don't want to leave. All right. Coming from Simone again. Good night, Daddy Rude and Miss K, Cassidy. The man always be the loser once he in a family's yard. Thank you, Jerome. I wonder if Jerome has ever been there. All right, so there we have it for the text line. Peeps, remember the phone lines are open. It's 453-1444. So hook us up right now. And 954-338-7973 for overseas. I was going to say overnational. International peeps. Hook us up right about now, all right? We read your text messages. Yeah, a whole lot of them came in. Keep them rolling in, though, because we still have another 15 minutes, a quarter of an hour to go in Real Talk, all right? So ensure that you keep those calls coming in and those messages coming in. And tell us, what's your take on this Big Yard story? Whether this man should leave, run for their life, or stick and stay. All right.
Hello?
Hello, caller. Hi, good night. I'm not hearing you so clearly.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I am hearing you. Just hold a sec. Yes.
All right.
A good night, caller. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Real
Welcome
Talk.
to Real Talk, indeed.
And
so what you have to say about this big yard thing with a woman? Do you have any experience? What have you experienced in a situation like this?
Yes, man. Big yard thing, you can tell any man in the world, say, if you meet a girl and she live in a big yard, stay far. I'm going to tell you something, General. You see this big yard thing,
Yeah.
I remember one time I meet a girl. Then?
Yeah.
And the girl take me home, so she take me home. So she take me home, done. And when we reach the yard, which part me go? About 6 or 7 different houses in the 1 acre. Then?
Yes.
And the girl said, yo, tonight I'm my night to buy dinner, So I said, all right, what for dinner? She said chicken back. So I look for say boy about a pound or a 2 pound, because I 2 away. You know what I say, about 10 pound me have to buy. Because guess what? No, you send me buy the 10 pound.
Yeah.
It have to serve for everybody in the yard.
Whoa.
See? And guess what happen after that? They must say no, you see the next man who are going to come in, he must buy the next 10 pounds to serve for tomorrow night.
Oh.
So the big yard thing running up.
So basically, you take care of tonight. Somebody have to make sure that tomorrow night take care of.
Yeah.
So
you what no?
Yeah.
That catch me away where me no want no man take care of me no.
Oh.
That catch me when me have to buy 10 pounds every night.
Jeez.
Oh.
So even though me I eat even half pound, I don't eat much. And I will if I eat in business. You see me? So
Yeah.
you know, you just want to play my part for cut, because cut no one cut.
Yes.
But you don't want to just cut close so make it look no way.
Yeah.
You see me I deal with so you know add up. Me not say it add up.
So how you get out of that one? Are you still in it?
No, me have to cut, man. Me find a way to cut, because guess what? My work when me do is a 24-hour work me do, So me try to use it against everything.
Oh.
Me don't have no time. Me can't come home. When you there, me da bush. You know, if you know St. Thomas, but you have a place in Hagley Gap in St. Thomas.
Yes.
Where we had some work up there where all when me know up there, me there. You understand what I say?
That was your escape.
So use the work to escape, and this girl keep on saying, man, you don't have no time to meet me. So, well, baby, I did work, I did work. So just you keep working and not coming home, you're not coming. You say, yo, I soon come.
So tell me something.
She just get fed up.
Fed up, yes, naturally.
So in terms of money, you gear money, you mine her like that?
Me that try to do it, but me not wait to go work out.
Oh.
If you mind too much people.
So, yeah, because guess what? Me have to try it, you have to start somewhere now.
Yeah.
So me start with why try to me man can cook little food now and then,
Yeah.
So me try to cook a little bit. Like, boy, me realize me have to cook too much. The big pot, because when me look on our pot them, see our pot them more than when me can manage, You understand me I deal with?
Yeah.
So me find say boy, me can manage a big pot them, me can cook a small pot.
Right.
But me try still, and then me I try, but boy, it can't work outside. It can't work. And me I advise any girl, we're in our big yard, when meet a man we're interested in her, to try to find one room, even if Anansi in there rat and make the man try to clear it for her. It's an idea.
So, caller.
Come out of the big yard. Yard. All right. Yeah.
You turn big chef overnight.
Yeah, I tell us they have to cook Bella Got. They call it Bella Got, Yeah, them they have to call him Bella Got. You know what I'm dealing?
Yeah, Bella Got.
It can't up in that road. Me I tell you straight up in a man. And when I advertise the things to me, it cannot work in a man. I took up a woman who live in a big yard.
So,
but caller.
Big yard life no work out.
But caller.
Yeah.
I must say you learned if you learned anything at all from that experience, you learned one thing.
Yeah.
You learned to cook for a big group.
Yes. At least I gain an experience, but me no 100 for it yet, you know.
you cut early.
You haven't stopped halfway, yeah. It coming like bees and what, you know.
So let me ask something, Dan.
While on that road, never say when was it go where bees there. Bees are trying to teach him how to make honey.
Yeah.
See? So it's like say after bees start to show him how to make the cone. He feel like say yes he can make honey.
So in cut.
Cutlass bees. Yes.
In cut.
Me think me could have put big pot, but boy me have a cut before.
So let me ask something. Cause one brethren they tell me earlier, say boy, the situation is like them have different room, but a one bathroom in a yard. That's how it go?
Yeah man. Outside it there, you know.
Oh.
Outside it there. You have a one toilet.
So how that work?
You see the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's like it have 2 sheets of zinc to the 2 sides.
Yeah.
And piece of fine bag. You know, when you cut out the fine bag, and hang it up there so, and hang up one or so.
So a curtain that?
Yeah.
Show a curtain.
I screen, and a curtain, a screen, then call it.
Oh.
So you have to box of the screen and go in. But
Yeah.
you in the whole of the bed.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people come and say, oh, you're in there, sorry.
Oh, God.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
You're in the toilet and enjoy yourself. And when you look, all a man come move all his zinc. Yo, good boy, oh, you're in there. Move and put back the zinc.
Jesus.
No door, no middle.
Goodness.
Wow.
A piece of zinc, you have to move and look in and you know?
Oh.
And then now the man has to know if he knock the zinc.
Yes.
Yeah, then just move it. When they realize they're in there, then put it back and say sorry.
So disturb your privacy, man.
There's nothing like that. There's
Okay.
a big yard, nothing in privacy.
Nothing in privacy.
Wow.
I mean, I want to tell you the rest.
Yes, madam. Nobody tell me.
Wow. Alright, give thanks.
Can't tell you the rest.
Give.
But
Yeah.
just imagine a man. Let's say my man and gone home to a woman. You get an idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can do the maths.
Yeah.
You know, that no work out.
Can't work out that. Can't work out.
We
So
can
I advise any hot girl in a big yard and stretch your hot girl.
Get out.
You know, when you're out the road, you know that.
Well, that's the thing.
No makeup, no left.
Wow.
And no brownie, no left in the shop where them buy and fix up themselves, you know.
Yes.
And as a man, you don't know.
No, you can't know till you go home, dada. And when you go home, you see what going on, you know.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
You see me deal with?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, more time, you know. They don't really have all a dresser for themselves, you know. It's like you see them cologne and them look and them roll on.
Yeah.
They pan the bed. They say when you go in,
Yeah.
take off and put a ground.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
When the light and you come out,
Them gone up back.
they take up back and put back on the bed and everybody come out. After nice and gone around.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So you have to buy the dresser.
Not me, sir.
Okay.
Yo, give thanks, caller, yeah?
Caller, thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Nice being on the ear, all right?
Thanks for keeping it real.
All right, big up yourself.
All right, my darling.
Respect.
Yeah, cool.
No, them too real, I swear. Oh boy, and we do have some more messages. I'm gonna try to get these out quickly before the show comes to an end, which is in another 7 minutes or so, peeps. Young man, if that you like steer, then pick a spot where you like out a prospect. Michelle, and that's the cemetery, yeah? This one says, you see from day one, your nookie always turn man in an idiot. Like them can't think for themselves. From Adam to Daddy Rude, that decision shouldn't be hard to make, Marie. Night, guys, love you. Love you too, Marie. Marie said from beginning, we turn man in an idiot. The nookie turn man in an idiot. She using the terminology. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I would advise him to leave because that's hard. Indeed it is. This one says, the show nice tonight, bad. They would laugh. The man can't cook in the big pot. D locked in. Hey D, good to have you on board tonight. more messages here. Laugh out loud. Not me, sir. Right, Gracie's not the one who's gonna buy that dresser at all. Can I tell you? Oh boy, not me, sir. Not me. Oh, peeps, it was indeed a good show. We didn't get much calls tonight, but the phone, the text line was like all busy tonight. You're good, bring life. Okay, Jerome, thank you. All right. This one says, I enjoyed tonight, Lady Simone. Glad you did, Lady Simone.
I wish a female it call, probably end up moving with a man in a big
yard.
Because me know that exists too. Moving in a situation where...
Oh, boy. I think she'd be quicker to lead than the man. I think a woman would have been quicker to run for their life. Because we're smarter, naturally.
Me know have situations where people complain about, say, the mother might not like them, but them live the same way, and them and the mother can't agree. And, a lot of things. One bridge in mind, where in baby mother, well, she never lived there, but she get pregnant, and if he move her in, him gonna foreign, And if he move her in the house, him bill for the rest of family. And a turmoil that. Turmoil that. So she, as the baby mother, thinks she have rights to the base. But the family think them have more rights to the base. The man caught at the middle. What him for do? Can't kick out your baby mother, you can't kick out your mother. So right away. So me know the big yard thing go on both sides. So just at the situation tonight at the brethren, send with the link and say, boy, yo, him have a problem. What for do? But it obviously, road boy, you love the girl, and that's what really count. But my thing, I share there with one person that actually texting. I send me a WhatsApp and say, boy, look, a 1 or 2 time, if I spend the money a 1 or 2 time, nothing wrong with that. But when it become a constant thing like it's a responsibility, no, it can't work because the lady I share there with and not the whole family. So you have to make up your mind where she need to move, and if she not move in with you because you have your own base, and I like say you leave to live there, so you have your own base, daddy. So if she not forward with you, other woman out there me done, but me know it look like a she you want. So you have to work on that.
Yes, he has to work on that. We're coming up to down to the wire. From Lady Cleo, just to say that, well, as it relates to the Big YAAD story, I would not be caught dead surviving in a situation like that. So, of course, it's for you to decide if you really, really can manage it or not. If you can't, you need to run for their cover. Run for cover, save your mama, according to Elephant Man.
Yep.
And if it is that you're in a situation where the partner is smarter than you, it can be a plus, it can be a minus, but if I were you, I would stick and stay if everything else is good and take the positives from the person. Use their smartness to your advantage and just become as smart as they are, or even smarter in the long run, right? And if it is that you have a partner and the partner is suffering from breast cancer or is experiencing that, please, karma is a bitch. Ensure that you stick and stay and be supportive. Support and be supportive, because you never know when a day comes when you will need some support from your spouse or a loved one.
Real
all right?
talk.
On behalf of Cassidy, our engineer, and my good and rude Daddy Rude tonight, This is Lady Cleo signing out for another successful night of Real Talk. To all the people who text in, all those who called in, all those who gave us info, interviews. We love you guys so much. Thank you so very much. And yes.
Yes, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, people with business, the 2015 calendar, we need sponsors. So we're gonna move to the next phase of the calendar right now. We're not telling what phase that is, but it is a process, and we're moving to get this thing sorted out so we can have the calendar early in a December, hopefully. Right? I think we did it late December to January last year based on the amount of the demand. And check out on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, we have Prestige with Smoozic is one of them things that for the ladies. And on Wednesday now, we have the Caravan of Love with Chongi. And check out the Love Break. The Love Break is just as crazy as Real Talk. It's just that it's an hour. And just love music all year round. And I have to tell one thing to the road boy them. Take out no woman. You know, take her to places. You know, you have the movies in a Kingston. Remember back in the days we used to just go show, carry woman to a show. Enough woman never been to a theater.
To dinner.
Right? You know, take her to a dinner. You have a lot of places. You know, in
On the
East
North
Portland and the North Coast, even at Portland, right there. So as we say, you even have Jatty out there, so you have the Conk man out there. So just take her out and make she feel good, treat her nice and all of them something.
At
there.
the beach,
you know?
day and night.
Simple, got the beach, Winifred, anywhere. Just have fun. And some of the time them people too cold and a dance and party alone, you can carry your woman to have fun. You have other places where you can go and just chill out and lime out. You have Bayview Villa. You have whole heap of them just to enjoy yourself, you know, and just live some life because you never know what tomorrow will bring. Real talk. Big up my wife for
Until
life.
next week, God's willing. Keep it real.
Yep.
This is Styles FM 96.1 on your FM dial.